So ready. I am so ready. Yeah. Work stuff. Ugh. Captain Sir Reginald to the fore. Oh. Alright, I'll join you lads up here.
And then suddenly I had a max of 200 troops.
I was in the casting
came
couch.
in and invaded.
We can't join casting couch.
You can't join casting couch, really?
No, it's a very special place.
My bad.
It's only for you and Goose Wizards, which is month.
Oh, I'm sorry. Gentlemen, are you ready?
I'm always ready for this. And then once it happens, I feel that I'm never ready.
Oh, well, after Harry Pango this afternoon, I don't see what else could surprise me today.
I explicitly said, Harry, I want a win.
I know.
I can win with this, don't worry. And then it was a lose.
And we specifically said, Harry, you need to get a pipe or something. And Greg even said, yeah, you're building mid-Pango. He said, all right, builds a Yules. I'm not saying that was why we lost. The lads we played against were just very well organised. But I felt in both games that their offlaner did an awful lot more than ours did. But Harry stuck with it, God bless him. And we lost both games.
Did he try Pango twice?
He tried... What was his first offlaner? Doom.
I'm looking. Yeah, Doom. Where we should have had the lanes the other way around. I don't know what that was.
I don't want to lane with Harry. It's that simple. And I did not expect Puss to pick CM at the same time as I picked. I thought Pussy knew that if Harry's in the game, I know that he always wants to play 3, and I refuse to play with Harry 3, so I always pick 5 in those games. And Puss also picked a 5. That was what happened in that game. But as I've said before,
Magneto has to spend a lot of time keeping track of his own red list of not allowed. It's hard for him to keep track of 2 people's.
No, absolutely. Although I'm pretty sure he's aware of my position regarding laning with Harry.
Then you and Push should have just swapped heroes or some shit, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Our game was kind of just unwinnable with the lanes that we had.
Masalfish just resubbed for 36 months. 3 years of bars.
I mean, I'm not being funny, but the Jug Grimstroke lane worked really well. We actually got a lot more from it than we expected.
Yeah, but we could have had 2 lanes work really well.
I know. I kind of thought with the CM slow and Doom's move speed, they could just walk people down, and if anyone, like, he should just be able to farm fairly well with the harass from CM and the mana and everything, but I thought it might have worked. I don't know what me and Harry could have done. Because it's like we both rely on a slow to get the 3 in range to do something. But what was it? Drow and... What else did they have? Drow and Disruptor, right? I mean, I don't know what I'd do against that lane either, because it's just fucking horrible to play against. And I think that the CM suffers even more against the Bounty Hunter and the the Wendy. It was tough. I think the picks was the problem more than where we put them. Because I think either way, Drow's just going to click and Disruptor's just going to harass way more than either of us could. It was tough. They loved that fucking Lone Druid in the first game was pretty brutal. Almost had him a couple of times and then he just presses R and you can't kill him. Pretty good hero. So we got Soups, Nanesk, Stobby, and Wayno against Reginald, Myers. Is that Dumblefrog or
That's
not?
Bean.
That's Bean. Okay.
That's
How
why
do you
it's
know
Dumb
this?
Bean Frog. Because it's Dumb Bean Frog, not Dumble Frog.
I've got for me it
I've
says
got to fumble frog.
yeah, to fumble frog.
To fumble drog. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, it says Dumb Bean Frog for me. Interesting. An
Just
LDC.
Confirm the bean status.
LDC. I like to think that's.
And then on his
LDC.
profile, I see on his profile he's called Dumb Bean Frog 420.
Yeah. So for some
So
reason I'm not
he's
seeing
updated on
the.
Steam. I think it's more updated for you than it is for us.
I'm seeing fumble drog. Still.
I joined the lobby after you guys by a bit, so he may have updated.
Yeah.
Ah,
maybe.
yes. Who's Granty?
So-
Don't recognise this name.
That's
a new one.
LDC.
Who's Granty?
LDC is
LDC is
Granty.
LDC for me.
Right, yeah.
LDC is the Dumble Throw for me.
Okay, so I'm seeing Granty bottom right.
Yeah, I see. He's
Granty's
new. I think he's
new.
New.
And then Shah, we got some kind of returning from hiatus lads. We've got
I'm
Captain
seeing
Myers.
in the unassigned players a few potential great ones for the next few in-houses as well. Daniel the Wise was there.
Let
There
me
was
be honest
Anal
with you.
Torpedo.
I see Storming Eagle,
Oh,
I
I
see
missed Daniel
Doubtful Bay,
Torpedo.
I see
Where is he
Tarpy,
gone?
I see
He's in
Sedwa, and I
400
saw
month.
NZ FedEx. All that 5-stack right there is carcinogenic. So it's going to be intriguing to see what the following games are like.
Oh yeah, sorry. Reg is. I'm trying to think of where I remember Reg from. It's from all the Among Us streams. It's not from any Dotes.
He played that Lion really well in the game that Daniel the Wise pulled off the TP play. He was the only highlight of that game in terms of doing
You
well.
was a
played
hell of a
Daniel the
play.
Wise.
It was a
Was
hell
he
of a
playing
play.
Lion?
No, Reginald was playing Lion. Daniel the Wise
that
was
was the
playing
week
PA.
before. Yep, he was. He was.
So Reginald, along with I think it was Bleak Giant Viper, put in a shift in the top lane.
So what is the natural counter to the powerhouse of Nanesk in this game?
I think it's
I think it's got to be Shah, who wasn't actually a bad player
Played a lot of
whenever,
Phoenix.
whenever she last played. I can't really remember when it was, but
What is Stobby doing?
I think
they're swapping
LDC
it around
bad
to break up
either.
the powerhouse and the nest.
Good
Oh, I see.
lord.
Yeah, so
I
it's
think
not
Stobby-
Stobby versus, but Wayno's really good. Wayno
So-
played that cracking act.
True. But he also played a God Awful Night Stalker in the game with me.
Indeed.
Like
I'm fairly happy to see Myers get shit on because he's a disaster and he needs to know it. Alfredo de Anal Torpedo, Dumble Log, I don't know who that is. There are so many lads in the fucking broadcast channels. Is this really necessary? I'm worried it's going to lead to...
That's the Bleak Giant, is Dumble Log.
cue it up. He's the big giant for me.
Fumble Dog, yeah, you've apparently got some special fucking code.
I've got some powers.
You've, got,
Holy shit.
you've unlocked the DLC for names.
Here we go. I think the average is probably around 1k MMR. Yeah, it's pretty diabolical. God
Yeah, it's
bless them.
Probably something
Dire
lower, like
team ban.
Because you're going to have a lot of 4 and 500s tucked in with the powerhouse at 1.5s, 1.4s, you know. What are we looking at here for bans? Taking their time here. And now, is this Super Duper Noob? Is it Super Pun
that's
Man?
Super Duper Noob, yeah.
That's Super
10
Duper Noob.
seconds remaining.
Super Duper Dog shit.
He sure is.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
Underlord ban. A Stobby favourite. Are they just going to ban around
Yeah.
Stobby?
I don't think that's wise.
I agree.
Because Stobby
Dire
is...
team ban.
He's many things. But
He's certainly not-
He's fairly versatile.
Certainly not a threat.
He's not.
Radiant team ban.
They should, yeah, they ban
AM ban
Medusa.
just because it's AM, I think.
Yeah, but ban things Nanesk is going to want to play and farm at you with, and Medusa is like his go-to pick in these games. So ban it. Is he going to go mid, or is he going to play another role? Let's wait and see what the
Probably mid.
10
fools have come up
seconds
with.
remaining. Dire team pick.
Oh gosh, we needed the audio thing. Hold on.
I've
yeah,
already
yeah.
done it.
Yeah, I haven't.
Prepped and ready.
So it's just going to be you talking for a little bit at the beginning of the game,
Yeah.
That's
which
fine.
is cracking.
To be honest,
Hello.
I don't think I'm talking loudly enough to prop my mic half the time. So
Well,
All right.
it's
We're
alright.
away with it.
10
We've got
seconds remaining.
no picks yet, obviously, but a Witch Doctor
5
ban seems
seconds
targeted
remaining.
at 90% of the player base in these matches.
Yeah. I think Witch Doctor is one of the most picked heroes.
I think he has to be the most.
Let me
picked.
just-
Him and Jakiro. I see it's between Witch Doctor and Jakiro.
Witch
Straight up
Doctor
Viper.
has been picked 24 times. With 11 wins, 13
10
losses.
seconds remaining.
Not really surprising. Kyle
No.
has picked it 9 of those 24 times.
5
Good
seconds
lord.
remaining. Dire team pick.
Viper and Warlock.
Well,
See.
Viper-
I sense a Spectre pick incoming.
Viper's trying to cut off the Spectre pick, the enemy
Radiant
team, right?
team
Because
Yeah.
you have the automatic break.
But I also suspect that they will just pick it
Are
anyway.
they going for poison dragony lads? Are they going to pick up DK? What else is there? Wyvern.
I mean, I
Could
wouldn't want to
It
pick
is
could
there
be a
another one?
flying lad strat.
Yeah, but
I'm
they're
just
all
saying-
dragony thus far. Is there another dragon apart from Dragon Knight and Wyvern?
White Winter
Puck is a
Wyvern.
it's a fairy
Yeah,
Puck is
dragon.
a
Puck is a
fairy
fairy
dragon.
dragon. I'll
DK is
take
a
that.
dragon as well. So there's your
5
dragon.
Yeah, I
seconds
already said
remaining.
DK.
Did you? Fair
I
enough.
said DK and Wyvern, and we
Yeah.
needed one more.
Then yeah, Puck
I
is
don't
the
even know if
fairy
Viper
dragon.
is a dragon. I think he's just a snake.
He's a snake bug thing. Yeah.
He's not a dragon. He's some kind of viperous flying snake thing. Clearly,
He's enough of a dragon for me.
He's
he's
got
like
wings.
a
that counts.
pterodactyl mixed with a snake.
This is where they're debating. Do we still pick Spectre?
By the way, know how Viper has to flap like mad to stay in the air.
Dire
Jakiro
team
barely has to
back.
flap at all.
Radiant
He's
team
Phoenix,
back.
that's
gliding
Char's
along.
hero.
That's a Char hero. Jakiro just literally is hovering there.
Jakiro occasionally flaps. He's riding on the
kind of-
thermals.
the wind must be kind of pretty strong to keep him in
Well, he
play.
creates his own thermals with
Yeah.
the fire, obviously, so he doesn't need to
Dire
flap as much.
team
He's
back.
just circling over his own macro pyre. In 30 seconds, he'll plummet to the ground. Have you
So,
noticed how huge the ice dragon's chin is?
It
Yeah,
is
it's
bulky.
big. It's like the lad out of American Dad.
10
Stan.
seconds remaining.
Yeah.
Classic.
Stan.
I do like that show.
That show sucks.
5
You are
seconds
incorrect.
remaining. Radiant team back.
Incorrect, Plague. I'll give you one more of those. Sarah says, "Isn't it a beard?" How many dragons have a beard like that, Sarah? He's got. You can see the bone in his jaw, and there's like horns growing out of it. It's clearly not a beard. It's just his massive chin.
He's just got a bloody
Dire
big
team
chin.
back.
Jimmy Hill.
Leave it out, Rodney.
All right, Dove. Phoenix and Warlock. That's a combo. They will need some stuns
It
to
is.
combo with this. I think the Void Ban is a smart one.
10
Chronosphere
seconds
with
remaining.
egg, with golems on top afterwards. Very strong. Easy
5
setup.
seconds remaining.
Panic
Radiant
in the
team
I
ranks.
think
back.
Phoenix is a natural counter to Goobers because Phoenix is like it brings out the weaknesses in communication.
fuck's
so in
sake,
fights, you'll
just
just find that a
resubbed
lot
for
of
3
people
months.
running back and forwards to the egg.
It's
Deciding whether or
Sometimes
not
they
to
hit the
it.
egg, sometimes
Yeah.
they run from it.
And you'll usually get 2 or
Papa
maybe
Cherry
3 people
07
hitting the egg,
just
2 people
resubbed
running
for
away,
27
and
months.
nothing gets done.
Yeah.
It takes a huge amount of
5
effort for all 5
seconds
to hit the
remaining.
egg.
And an understanding that 2 of you will die to the enemy heroes hitting you at the same time.
Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah,
for
I
the
don't.
sub.
I mean, Warlock Phoenix is a fantastic team fight, but
Subs, Papa Cherry and for Fox's sake.
For fuck's
Which is
sake.
that's the kind of pub team, like pub quiz team name that that you get. For Fox's sake, woo! In third place with
Resubbed for 5
Norfolk and
months.
Chance, way in second place, but leading the way it is of course. What else would it be? Oh god, I'm trying to think of one of the other classic pub
Radiant
team
team
names.
pick.
I can't think of any. Anyone in chat? Thank you, Fraser.
Maybe something along on the lines of inbred, as in the grain bread, but it sounds like inbred.
Right, if we have a former pub
10
quiz
seconds
team,
remaining.
you're out. I already said Norfolk and Chance. We need another one. There's another classic
5
one that's
seconds
like
remaining.
that.
Dire team pick.
Oh!
Fucking Christ, I don't want to fight that team.
Quiz
I feel
on
like we've
my
played
face.
against-
Radiant
I've
team.
never seen a team
Quiz
named
on my
Quiz
face
on
is a
my
classic uni student, like, pub quiz kind of team name. Or it's like quiz all over me.
What's Suffolk and funny? Ken Dodd's dad's dog's dead. Best team name.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah. Quizzy Rascals. That's
5
another one.
seconds
It's all changed
remaining.
since I was at uni, of course.
Hey, bloody kids.
Kids with their pop culture references and referencing quizzing and jizzing in the same sentence. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace.
Magnus the Magnosaurus. Oh, there's some more team
This
fight.
this
All in on a
Faceless
team
Void
fight.
band looks better and better with every pick.
That's a smart one.
Because a Faceless Void would just pull this together so
Yeah.
cleanly for Radiant.
I mean, they've got. I cannot remember seeing a Magnus in these in-houses. I'm sure it's happened because we had the last unpicked hero
Let me check.
last week, I believe, and it was. I want to say it was Techies, but I think I'm right in saying that.
Yeah, we did have a techies last week. Magnus has been picked 7 times.
7 times. God, I just had.
Really
It's
Dire
just
badly,
team
Domicus.
pick.
my
Okay,
mind
maybe-
has defensively banished
Yes.
it
That is a
terribly.
good fucking pick. I like that so much.
Why do you like that?
I don't know.
Because previously, when they were just showing Viper Jakiro, it looked like that was the off lane, and that is really rough for Terrible because it's all magic damage, and he has no health but high armor. Instead, it's a Centaur War Runner and a
10
Jakiro, which is
seconds
easier for TB to deal
remaining.
with, and he can go jungle really fast with Empower if he needs to.
5
And it gives
seconds
you the
remaining.
building hit that you need when you're playing team fight
I'm
trials.
not sure.
You just win team fights but don't achieve anything. It's
TB
useless.
is dog shit anyway. And
That's a good
the
point.
Fact you play against fucking Viper, Jakiro, I would not. Yeah. I would not want to play TB. myself.
I'd be okay.
Can
playing
I
TB.
say another thing? I think at the moment, Goon are lacking in burst somewhat.
Yeah.
It's sort of steady Eddie damage from the Viper, from the Jakiro. Centaur does a little bit of burst, fair enough. But he's also a big fat target to be sundered, as is Viper. So I actually quite like this. They don't really have a sort of... If you think about a Terrorblade, you need to either be able to man-fight him, which I'm honestly not sure who can do that, or you need to be able to burst him down. And I quite like the fact that they're probably not going to be able to at the moment. I don't know what they picked to be able to do it. Like something like Void, maybe in the Chronosphere you can get enough damage on him to kill him before he gets his
I
Sunder
would,
off. But
I
this
would
is gonna be
maybe
interesting.
think about picking TA.
Just for the...
Yeah. Either that, or you do the really smart thing. You just straight up pick Zeus, because Zeus is the hardest TB counter in the game. And if you don't pick him now, they should ban Zeus if they know anything about Terrorblade. But
Well,
we'll see
more to the
if they're-
point, they'll ban him because of stream sniping. It's happened multiple times.
Yeah,
right, but we'll see.
It's quite fun to see it
Dire
happen.
team ban. Phantom
PA?
assassin.
No, that is not.
Don't know about that.
Mm.
Do not know about that. I
The
think
one benefit
the
is that-
issue is for PA here is I think she just kind of fucking dies. If they get her RP'd and egged and everything like that, I think she's just fucking
10
dead.
seconds remaining.
Yeah, I mean the benefit is it forces Terrorblade
5
to
seconds remaining.
build an MKB when he doesn't really want to,
Hmm.
because he just kind of wants to build, tanky versus this team. As long as you survive until the egg blows up, you'll win every team fight. But now he has to build an MKB and make himself squishy when he doesn't
Radiant
want to.
team ban.
Razor ban.
All right, come on,
Dire
boys.
team
Stream snipe.
ban.
Ban Zeus. Ban Zeus.
Razor ban. That's intriguing.
If they don't ban Zeus, Dire should insta pick it. It solves all
Razor
their
would have been
problems with
decent,
damage.
I think.
They won't
Especially against PA.
Yeah.
10
this game.
seconds remaining.
Also, Razor Viper classic matchup. Really
5
classic.
seconds
check.
remaining.
I'd maybe ban OD. I think he has strong save, which
maybe I'll play
would
OD.
you don't have the most
Yeah,
stuns.
So, do you think at the moment it's a Centaur Viper lane and a Jakiro PA lane, or
No, it's I don't
you
know.
think
Yeah,
it's
you're
Viper
right.
mid, right?
It's the
Like,
Viper mid. You're
we
right,
assume
actually.
so.
Yeah, that's alright. That screws over their Zeus, actually. I didn't really think about that.
I'm not sure. I think people play
YZ
Viper.
500 just
Oh, not
resubbed
Viper,
for
I think.
18
Viper
months.
4.
In-house
Yeah.
shitters Pog.
It could work. I mean,
Thank you, Wizzy.
if you could make your mid free, Zeus is the dream pick, but they may run Zeus 5 or Zeus 4 instead.
Radiant
We
team
fucking
ban.
lost horribly to a Zeus 4. The other
Either way,
day.
they should
It's
pick
just-
Zeus.
It's so strong. Like the amount of damage you can get, especially once you get the Ags, you're just rocking and roll. You contribute so much from anywhere. That's the strength of it. You're just like anywhere on the map, you're contributing at no risk to yourself. His damage output is nuts.
10
Getting ether
seconds
lens,
remaining.
bazam, bazam, bazam. Very hard game.
5 seconds.
And it's like I'm saying with
remaining.
Terrorblade, he has insanely high armor, so he doesn't actually care about PA that much. But what he hates is
Dire
magic
team
damage.
pick.
And Lion.
Sort of the same thing. They want to get rid of a high burst damage hero. They just think it's going to be a support last pick, and they think it's going to be Lion. God, let's do it. Pick Zeus.
They could.
10 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Lena.
Lena.
Yeah,
I was going to say
same idea.
Lena,
Right.
but I was
Good
also
against the egg.
thinking against this kind of team fight, they could have also picked something like Winter Wyvern, put the Viper mid, Centaur Jakiro, Wyvern PA, Lena mid. You know, fair enough. But they could have put the Viper mid. You could have had Centaur Jakiro, Wyvern and
10
PA, and
seconds
then the
remaining.
Wyvern is there. If there's a big team fight, they get the egg down. You just ult someone and you all back up with the
5
Centaur
seconds remaining.
ult. But there it is. Zeus.
Choose
They've
your
picked
hero.
it. Zeus into Viper.
Zeus into Viper. They're
Is Rhino a Super Viper? I mean, I think I must mean it's Super 4, but Zineski's gone Lena.
So it is Lena mid, yeah, and Viper 4.
So is it
Unless Naneska's been asked to
Bean
play
mid
support.
on the
Do we know
Zeus?
anything about that? I would assume Bean mid.
I don't think anyone has been asked to play support.
Cool.
Just
So
not to
it's
play
going to be Naneska mid.
Medusa.
Well, no,
I
they
wouldn't
banned
send
Medusa.
Mag mid against either Lena or
Stobby
Viper.
only really plays off lane from what I've seen, so I suspect it's going to be a Mag Phoenix lane. It's going to be a TB Warlock lane, obviously, and then Bean mid, and then we're looking at mid Lena. We're looking at, I think, Centaur Viper and Jakiro PA. Those, I would guess, are going to be the lanes. Although Centaur Viper sounds horrific. We always think about our off lanes as being like a 3 who definitely farms and like another support with him, and we lose all the time to teams who pick some greedy shit and just fucking bully us out of the lane, and our carrier has to go jungle at like 4 minutes. I don't know. I've said it for a very long time. I don't know why we don't just do that goon shit ourselves.
The Terrorblade farms almost as fast in the jungle as he does in lanes, so it doesn't bother him too much to leave.
A good Terrorblade does that.
A good Terrorblade does, true, but a very good Terrorblade farms both at once.
Oh, when he has high enough level in illusions.
Yeah. That's why you don't max out your E and max out your W, so you can just farm.
Prepare for battle.
I think back in the day when it was 2 ancient camps, I used to get more levels in meta because
Yeah.
farming ancients. Very
What is
legit.
happening here? Viper appears to be going
Zeus is
safe.
no. I don't know what's happening. He's just maybe they're going for first blood. Something is happening.
All right, PA is now moving over. Is it
Is he asking for
Viper?
the ward?
Is it
No, I
a
don't even
POS
understand.
5 Viper? I'm not
Um,
gonna say it ain't.
They're wasting
It is.
significant. They're shitting away the pick if it's positive Viper.
Yeah, I think old Viper might have been better at +5.
Yeah, this is an odd one. I would actually be very scared if I was
30
PA.
seconds to battle.
You have a support with you who has no save and no stun and can literally just give him a little couple of clicks. Like, I feel like Viper's strength is, and if you think about the way his skills work, if you look at Corrosive Skin, his whole point is he's very hard to kill. Hitting him hurts you. He slows you down, but he does so much damage when he gets farmed and later on that you can't ignore him. That's the problem. So you think,
Going for first blood bot.
don't hit the
We've got 4
Viper.
lads.
Oh my.
I think someone is. I think they're actually both fine. Jakiro's super
Yeah, they're
tanky,
fine.
and Centaur is obviously very tanky. They just basically
they
use
baited
meta.
out
That is
meta.
meta used
Yeah,
for
that's-
nothing.
Wait for it.
Amazing.
That is pretty damaging.
Wait
because
for
it uses
it.
that
That
special
is
lane there.
damaging. Wow, LDC has a very expensive battle
You'll
pass.
get one wave out of it, but yeah, not great.
What was I talking about now? I can't remember.
You're talking about Viper as suitability
Yeah,
as
so
5.
if you have Viper as a 5, who's underfarmed, and who doesn't need to be targeted because he's a fucking 5, who cares? His skill set kind of falls apart. Like, he can click a few lads and he can ult someone. That's pretty much it. I think it's a real waste of a hero.
He does have good harass though.
He does have
Phoenix-
good harass. I quite like
Phoenix
that
can't do
aspect
shit.
of it.
He's gonna have to spend so much dollar on mana regen.
Mangoes. Yeah.
The only reason why Viper mid is okay is the fact that at least you're hitting creeps, so you get mana regen. But like, he's already out of mana. And
He's
done a third
also
of someone's
almost
health pool.
dead.
Well done. Well done.
So he's got 2 clicks left in him, 2 poison attacks, and then he's out of mana. You know what this smells like to me? A soup. Apart from a lose, a soup. Trust me.
Yeah.
Trust me. I did this in a game the other day, and it was amazing.
Yeah, and then you realise that he was playing against legit like 25 MMR lad. Mid.
He was in the new player
as,
queue.
as we would say, a silver platter game
Yeah.
is what he used to. Oh, Shah, you are so good at this game. Holy fuck.
What'd she do?
She spotted Super as claritying and salving up the tower and immediately swooped on him and cancelled it.
Nice.
Those are the plays I fucking love to see because it's just like the tiniest bit of awareness to really screw over Super's lane.
heads up
He only has
play.
mangoes left now.
They do need to make sure they pull this wave sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
Don't let
block
them
dashing?
get the free XP under the tower, which is what Dumble plays wants. LDC there. The camp is not blocked. No, it's
It's
just
the one I was looking
outside.
at top, but it's just
This one
outside.
here, yeah, it's just outside.
Yeah.
The demi-pole. Stobby just walking face first into a shitload of harass. Be careful, sir. Myers has successfully pulled. More at 11. Oh, Reg. Oh my god.
It's just kind of terrible things. They click you and you don't care, and they cast a stun and you lose a quarter of your HP because you have 12 armor and no HP. You see it every lane. It's not really that big a deal. You'll always survive because eventually they've used all their magic and all they can do is click you and you don't care. Interesting, he's Q level 2. It means he kind of want to fight with his warlock a bit. I don't agree with that, but it's fine.
Ooh! Myers fairy fires.
Oh, nice stun. Get him with the spit. What we like to see.
Good
Get
harass.
involved. Big old bonanza happening in the camp. There's like
As long as he
8
straight up
skeletons.
maxes W now, his build is still fine, but it is sketchy right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why he has.
Because he's gonna get a level.
He has no points in
Generally
lightning
speaking,
bolt. Oh my
the
goodness! Viper died and Phoenix died. Shah got
Viper
first
died
blood.
first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is tranks already on the Phoenix, which is really nice. That's where you want to be. All right, so Bean, your W. If you look at the damage it does, 350 damage at level 4. If you look at Lena's health, she has 800 health. So when she comes up to farm, and you go Gazappo and give her some right clicks, she really can't stand there and do anything because you hit her for so much damage, as opposed to just zapping her for 125. I understand it's cheaper, but the lightning
I'm
bolt.
gonna disagree with you here.
What, you prefer the W?
Yeah.
Sorry,
I
you
the
prefer arc lightning.
Yeah.
You're wrong.
I'm not though.
You are wrong.
I'm not. Everyone and their mother builds max Q now.
No, everyone builds lightning bolt. What are you talking about? That's how
I'm
you.
not
That's how
joking.
you crush the lane.
No. Trust me.
When did this happen?
When people just kind of figured out that it's better to.
What? Whoa!
It's better to
I
be better
maxed
than-
Q for fucking years, and I was told, "Pirin, you idiot! Everyone does W now." And I was like, "What are you talking about? I've maxed Q
Well,
for
I think
years,
things
and everyone's
change.
saying you don't do it."
Things
When did
change.
this happen?
It's just to make Zeus a more well-rounded hero. It's great in order for Zeus
This
to
is
go around
such
zapping.
bullshit.
You can't farm any
Dire's
creep.
courier has been killed.
Fucking honestly, I should just stick with what I think and not listen to fucking idiots in chat telling me don't build, don't do Q, and everyone goes W. And I did. Literally always max Q. To push them out of lane, secure last hits, easy peasy. You farm like a beast. And now everyone's saying, oh no, you don't max QW. So I did that, and then everyone's saying, no, W, you idiot, everyone maxes Q. Ridiculous.
It's interesting that he doesn't really know how to use it though, because he's getting his range creep denied consistently. But Nesk is doing the same for him. He's just kind of using Q, missing the range creep CS and getting it denied.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw that as well. I saw that.
Go on, Stob. You can do this, buddy. Yeah, put the tangos back in. There you go. Well, it's pretty even mid. The TB has not been farming brilliantly. He's a little bit behind the PA.
Yeah, he's doing okay. He can always catch up in the jungle, and PA can't really. And PA's going Deso as well, which is
Annoying.
They're going for a quick W rather than a long game.
a fair choice.
PA has phase boots coming out. I'm not sure what she's waiting on. Something.
Definitely just kill something in another lane, but
We do have Zeus ult.
as it is in these games, mid lane lasts for like 15 minutes.
I wondered if this might show up.
I think he got a bit teased because he got the Zeus really low but wasn't able to get the finish. Now he's got his ulti, he's just hanging around. Just in case.
Who's that? Nanesk.
The desk, yeah. Because, as you said, you could just go bonk into him right now. You have more than his health in magic damage by yourself.
I believe he's stream sniping, gentlemen.
He's done it. But they have a
It,
ward up
gonna be
already.
spotted
it
out by
honestly
the ward,
wouldn't
yeah.
surprise me. The lads take these incredibly
Although,
seriously.
why do I feel like is that he's not going to be spotted and they're just going to stand?
They actually are just standing there. No, they've...
What are you doing, Reg?
Reg! For Christ's sake.
Hit
He's actually
him.
just dead.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, that is...
Burns,
Okay.
doesn't it?
This is why it must suck to be a support player, man. You have the perfect ward. It sees the mid laner rotating, your carry's just too brain dead to respond to it.
We were playing with the goon stacks today, and there were multiple times where I felt like you had to have seen that. Like, I don't know about you guys, but when I'm playing, I'm looking on the minimap, like, sometimes more than I'm actually looking at the regular screen. Because you don't even need to be able to see that part of the game. Like, it could be on the other side of the map, and you see a pop-up of a Viper, and that gives you so much info. You're like, oh, they're top. You know, you see two lads just for a second. Like, I look at it all the time. And I look at some of the lads, and I think, I don't think they ever look at it. Like, I really don't think they ever look at the minimap. A Rutro. He's okay.
Just no damage at all.
Yeah.
But looking at the minimap, it's...
Oh! Stubby is going on PA here, and they get him.
Oh, and
Sorry,
that
they
was-
got the Viper.
Quality's dead too.
Pissed on him, Sharp. Kazapo!
Jump at him,
Oh, if only you had your
get him.
W! Oh, he got him with the Q anyway.
He got the double kill. That's so worth.
That's very nice.
Dire's top tower is under
Sir
attack.
Reg.
TP back mid straight away. Don't
Kind
run,
of
just
away
TP.
with it.
Oh, he doesn't have boots. Why aren't you TPing, sir?
Radiant's
Oh, never mind.
middle tower is under attack.
Also, I'm boy TB's on strength 20, but it's a minor detail.
I think he's just terrified that the zapping lady will return, as you can see as she is.
And you'll
Let's
see
see if
That
he-
lady is
he-
back.
He responded.
And has Zap.
I mean, he knows. He just seems to. Interesting. Well, they know there's a ward there now, but it will
I mean,
expire
they could
before
definitely
Sentry
just
gets
kill
there.
them with the old run ability.
Yeah.
The Centaur run-in ability. Yeah.
Yeah, and this Zeus, I think Nes could just use it. Oh,
Oh,
he's
oh,
spotted a Viper.
Dire's
has.
middle
I don't know how he
tower is
catches
under
him.
attack.
He can't.
Strike!
No, you just keep farming. There's
And
no
the
point
Nesk is
chasing
going
kills right
bot
now.
through a more secret route. Around the back, but Myers might spot him here.
He still
Myers
gets
has
seen by the
spotted him.
ward anyway, and he still gets spotted. Okay, team.
They should just use the Stampede in the way it goes in.
There's no TP on Magnus.
This is good. They're keeping the other lads occupied while they're harassing their carry.
Get him, lads. Yeah,
It's a trade.
The Nesk is prepping up.
Reginald
Why no
TP'd out.
fight?
Reginald
I'll
needs
go,
TP out.
lads.
Are fortified.
And the Nesk, you need to help the team. What's happening here?
Myers, your golem, sir!
Oh my god. What is Myers doing? Oh, this is so sad to watch. Yes, the Nesk. Run the Nesk.
What was Myers saving it for? I'm curious.
He
didn't have mana.
used his Q first.
Oh,
see.
he got
Nice
two of
kill.
them.
He used his Q first, ran out of mana, and was too slow to press the manga because he didn't realize he ran out of mana.
I see.
But yeah, so
Radiant's bottom
your Magnus
tower
couldn't
is
TP.
under
He does not have
attack.
TP. The second you know that, and you should be checking that if you're about to get dived, your carry needs to TP out. You just need to leave. There's no honor in death, you know. Just leave. And sacrifice your poor warlock to the
I
face.
feel like, and I can kind of relate to this. The lads' thing is, I can't abandon my post. They're like sentries in World War II. They've been given a task. Hold the bot lane, and they shall hold it against whatever onslaught the fiendish Nazis can throw against them.
I know this is a small thing, but there's no trees for them to hide behind anymore. They can just keep diving them, and they can't really hide. Like
Look
the
at
Nest could just go back and forth right now
Right.
and get another kill, I think. Because what's to stop them?
Get him, the
Yeah,
Nesk.
that's
You
from
can
the
kill
rock.
him, mate. You can kill him. Let's pick you up.
A whiff.
Unfortunately not.
Oh, wait.
Super's there
Oh,
as well.
hello.
Super's on him.
Super's been ditched by the Nesk here.
Oh, him. What are you
Oh.
doing?
You big baby!
Nesk, dude.
Ulti and Q, right? That was a kill.
You have two spells that are useful in this game.
There we go.
The wrong
There
one.
we go.
Well, it's 5-6 incredibly. I feel like it's gone better for the Dire team, but
Yeah,
They're only
We've
up
been
by one
watching the
kill.
Dire bully TB down bot. We've not really been watching Radiant
yeah,
bully
I'm not really
PA top.
watching the Viper be useless.
and that was actually the kill that made it 6-5. It was 5-5 to that point.
Yeah, every time the Nest has rotated bot, Bean's gone top and got the same kills, basically.
Oh, Grant, he thinks he can fight TB. Oh, here comes
Radiant's
Viper
middle
though.
tower is under
Reg,
attack.
mate, go jungle.
Look, there was nowhere for you to hide, just TP out.
Go jungle, bud. He's just gonna hide. Reg lives here now. Can we call this Reg's house?
Poor Reg.
Reg's house is
Also,
a
he's
place
Blake.
where Reg lives. He won't leave.
Yes.
He's leaving.
He has one.
Okay,
Dire's
and he's
top
actually gone to the
tower
right
is
place. He
under
has meta,
attack.
they can push top.
No,
side.
Reg.
That's-
He has one.
Careful, mate. Go farm these. Stay away from this. Who cares? Don't help your team.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Okay. I know it's a very nitpicky thing,
Dire's
but
top tower is under
for
attack.
Terrorblade, I do feel that you need
Dire's top tower.
Tread switch when
Radiant's
you use
bottom
meta.
tower has
100 mana is a lot for a hero with 500, 450 total mana. Like, you
Yeah,
really
he hasn't gone up strength coach the entire game. I don't think he ever will. If he's not going to Agi, he's not trend switching to in for sure.
As a non-tread switcher myself, I can
Dire's
relate
top
to
tower
this, but
is under attack.
I would at least put them on Agi. I switch once. Once you go Agi, you
I like how
never
he
go
just
back.
moved its illusion and
Radiant's
didn't do
bottom
anything with
tower.
it.
Have you ever
It's
tried
under
to do
attack.
toggle the Vambrace?
I never
No,
told
that
toggle
is
the
something
Vambrace
that
either.
because it's on a button, I'm not used to pressing.
Yeah,
See,
I have the
it's,
same
it's all
problems. I always
muscle
think
memory.
about
It's
it,
the
though.
same. It's all muscle memory. It's like when
I
you
think
when you
on
start
AM.
playing Tinker, isn't it? It's like having a
Yeah.
Soul Ring and then Soul Ring again and all that. You know, you just kind of forget. But once you get it into just playing, like there are certain heroes that when I'm playing them, everything just comes together and I know what I'm doing before I even press the button. Whereas heroes you're less familiar on, or I mean, tread switching is just not something I ever really play heroes. I hardly play heroes that even buy treads anymore. Oh. Oh.
They're shaping up for a kill. Why
they
not
got
just
Oh,
baited.
lucky.
Dire's middle
No,
tower
Reginald,
is
what
under
are you?
attack.
Reg?
Reggie,
Super could have got it.
absolute
Super could
maniac.
have just ulted him. I think they just thought it was
Oh,
another
look
illusion.
at this-
Oh no!
Whoa!
No, do you know
Oh,
what happened? Do you know what
happening?
happened there? Do you know what happened there? There's a reason for that. It went to nighttime, so he lost vision. So when he was
Right.
spamming the click, he was spamming it on Terrorblade, but then lost vision, so he double.
Yeah,
clicked it.
yeah,
I
good
see.
shot. Good shout.
So that's
Still
not
looked funny,
Vanessa's
though.
fault. It still was very funny though.
Funny though.
I'm hoping that Bean realizes that one of the biggest strengths of Zeus is dewarding constantly. Like, it's so obnoxious for the enemy team. And if they suspect there's vision anywhere, we've got to get on that shit, Bean. Where the enemy supports have been, go and give it a zap, have a look. Like, it's a huge strength.
Nanescu's going straight BKB in a game where you've got Rock, Egg, and RP.
Oh my god! Sean might kill LDC here! Oh my god! Myers, why did you put the... he fucking... He just needed to... If he got the... If he fucking altered her there, she actually dies. Trouble bot. Oh.
Okay, no, the stun was missed.
Reg.
Oh, could have...
Didn't have it.
Oh, he didn't have stun.
Oh my god, Stubby's going in. Whoa! The mini skewer into runaway.
Sorry, I thought Super's R key was broken there before. All of his keys apart from his cubes. He hasn't pressed anything else this game, but he finally did.
And also, if you check the range on Fatal Bonds and Chaotic Offering, you'll see that Chaotic Offering is a larger range. So with him pressing Q, he was well within range to use his ult to save Shar's life and kill LDC. But
I mean, that to me is the combo. The combo is the egg has been dropped. Whoever's hitting it,
Q,
you drop.
And then ulti.
You drop. No, you just drop the ult and then you Q. It doesn't matter. You know, you've got to put that golem down because then the egg goes off. Like the golem stuns them, then you whack the Q down if you need to. If you can Q, then golem, all the better.
Well, it's interesting because we're just talking about muscle memory, and it's obviously muscle memory for Super that you on Warlock you Q and then you ulti.
Myers,
Sorry.
I mean, also, the thing is, if you look at it, I don't believe it actually does any damage when it lands. It's the golems that do the damage, right? It's like a stun from the golem.
100 damage or something like that when it lands.
The main thing is that the stun means the egg goes off, right? Like the main thing is that the stun from the golems allows you to get your Q off on grouped up lads. The egg explodes, kaboom. That's pretty much it. How much farm does TB have? Let's go to net worth. Oh, it ain't good. It ain't good.
Phoenix is really overfarmed, and everyone else, apart from Zeus, is really underfarmed. It's interesting.
TB actually has less farm than the Magnus, and I put part of that down to Reg's insistence on hiding in Reg's house rather than going to the jungle and farming.
Oh, they're going for the fight down here. 5v5.
They have Blink on Stubby.
They have
just
egg.
standing next to everyone.
This is, I need to leave. They are not prepped for this.
I mean, the only chance they have if every spell is whipped, that is the clause of victory.
I would put my money on that.
What is happening?
Oh, this is bad.
That RP was huge.
That RP was
Wowzers, that's 3 dead. And LDC as well. This is disastrous for the Dire team. Holy shit!
I think this
Myers
is
with a triple!
The less complicated draft to pull off is winning.
Yeah.
You pick load of spells and you dump them in the fight. It's not really that hard to do, and you win the fight. If you win the fight, you win the game.
It was a nice RP though.
Oh yeah, it was great.
But yeah.
But when you have that many good spells, it's pretty hard to number them all.
You hope
I
so.
do trust these guys to do it. But
Yeah, they're just. Why are they fighting before PA BKB? Oh, they got PA Deso and they thought they were cool. That's why. That's definitely what happened. They're like, guys, I've got Deso. It's time to go. Yeah, that's what happens. That's why Zeus was good for both teams.
I'm really excited, by the way, about being able to play Zeus Max Q again. That was my jam. That was my Zeus for a very long time.
alright, Bean's being caught out. He's being clicked a little bit. Here comes the ice pile.
Oh, Bean's feet.
I don't know what that was. Reg needs to...
I don't know why
Listen, Reg, you're not a support buddy! Stop fucking running in to help the Zeus. You're a fucking carry. Be greedy. You're level 8, dude. You need to farm.
He's lower level than Myers. Christ.
Myers got a triple kill. Reg with the in-vision TP. That was fortunate.
He needs to... Yeah. It's on mid and off lane, right? It's on Stobby, Bean, and Shah to do everything.
I don't even know if I can trust Bean. I've just seen him.
Yeah, that's true. Bean just fed.
A lot of this week. But you know what? He is going to be required to.
This TB's build is fascinating. He's maxed none of his skills. He's just kind of mixing and matching.
I've never seen someone.
Why wouldn't
take
you
2
max
points of
meta
effect.
first? Isn't that like
Meta first
that's his ult,
is not
basically.
that good
Why not?
because conjure image is really efficient. Basically, the scaling on it is very efficient for your farming. So you max that first in most
Oh,
cases,
the illusion
and then you
damage
max
goes up.
meta.
Yeah.
You
Oh, they
don't
just
get
got
a lot
2.
of getting more points in meta. It's only like 4 more seconds and 20 more damage.
Oh, okay.
It
As
doesn't
a
scale as well.
non-TB player, oh look at that duration. Yeah, you're right. It barely goes up.
Radiant structures are fortified.
That was how they nerfed TB a lot. Is they took away a lot of nerfs from meta, and you know he can move.
Radiant's
His normal
bottom
move speed
tower
now.
is
So.
under attack.
They have got all their spells up back
They
on.
do.
If
Oh
you put
shit!
Bueno's in. Super is.
Swap life with him, Reg!
The
That would have been such a play.
Oh!
Oh!
this is a badly bad.
Where is rest
Run.
of team?
They're not killing anyone.
That's so
Radiant's
manly,
bottom tower
Jesus.
is under attack.
Oh my god, that was close.
Well played, Ness.
They lost 3. They lost 3. That was not as bad as it could have been. The baller play there would have been for Reg to swap health with the Zeus. Zeus is your most important hero right now, Reg.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
It would have been baller. I wouldn't have done it. I'd played cowardly for myself.
I think always just be Sunder and teammates because I like the feeling. It's the little kick you get when you're playing OD and you save someone. And they are
Yeah.
on they're on their knees.
I'm mostly
Thank you.
I'm mostly Sunder teammates for the health for me actually. Like after a fight and I haven't used Sunder,
you know,
but I'm
you're
like,
Well, I'm aware of that.
I am.
I've been in those games. I've been in those
You've been
games
noting this.
where you're like, sorry, Pyrian.
That's why I love playing Terrorblade with Ogre. He always ends out of fights with quite a lot of HP, and I can just nick it afterwards.
Yeah.
The rich keep getting richer.
Though in this game, the very poor Terrorblade stays as poor as it's always been.
And
Phoenix is more fun than Sentinel. This, yeah, Phoenix is owning. Stobby is also very fat.
Phoenix is level. How are we doing on the level? Not bad at all.
13.
Pretty decent.
Who's taken... I didn't see who took Tome. I hope Terrorblade took it. I doubt he did.
Is
though,
that
he's only level
Duncan
11.
Jones? Is who Duncan Jones? Uh-oh. They've spotted
was
you,
good.
Reg. Get out.
Reg sent his illusion up top to check first. That was actually...
Dire's middle
Good
tower
micro.
is under attack.
Doesn't have TP with 10.
He does not have a TP though, so it's bad play because he doesn't have a TP.
This is more time where Reg ain't doing shit. This
Yep.
area, look at this. Lads, your TP is broke as shit. Save this for him. The lads are, this is like I've said for a long time, the lads are far too nice, because look at this. He's gonna get this camp. This could have been stacked. This could have been stacked. Someone help him
real
out. Your
Party
TP's
zone in the
broke.
jungle with the wards as well. Just loads of
Oh,
wards
he's
from
letting
everyone.
someone else farm the hard camp.
Now he's farming the Wii camp.
Has he been empowered this game?
He's been empowered occasionally. Stobby is doing it when he's near him by and
Well,
large. But
let's see.
Reg.
let's see.
Please be
Now that I've
hitting
just said
creeps.
Oh no, Stobby's TPing away without. Oh.
Just blanks him.
Reg is gonna farm some
Radiant's
creeps.
top tower
No,
is
Reg, yes,
falling.
they've just spawned. There you go, buddy. Oh, trouble
He's
in the
stopped.
nest. Do they
He's
have a way to
stopped.
stop? Ah, the square!
Oh, big boy having the top. And that's
Oh, yeah, sure! That's what I'm talking about. Reg, hit creeps! Where you going? No,
There's
Reg!
illusion doing it. He's fine.
This isn't safe. Just
He's
go
just
hit all
wandering
these, Reg. Not the little camp, Reg. I want him to be rich. I want to see a Reg comeback.
Yeah, he's so underfarmed. This is what you should have about like 10 minutes ago, almost. The Yasha Dragon Lance. It'd be fine if he had like the next bit of Manta on the career or something, but I really don't think he does.
Next time you see Stobby farming a large camp, tell him to fuck off. This is his. This is
He hasn't
Reg's.
been empowered again.
Arcane.
Okay, they have BKB done on PA now.
All right, that's pretty big.
So they learned their lesson from last time. They did a fucking good job at not fighting until they had PA BKB. That's like such fucking... They're learning, lads. This is so much better than like the start of in-houses. They've realised what went wrong and they fixed it immediately. And now they should just smoke and have a second try.
I think
Once Shakira's respawned from this feed.
he does a lot of damage.
Jesus.
He
How do
should
you
do
run?
something. I'm pretty sure
She needs to be very careful here.
Shot's dead.
That's a waste.
RP? Oh!
Where was the Myers ult? Did he drop it?
Zeus ult was down prior to the fight.
This is bizarre for the boys. They get Wayno. In comes
Reginald's
Reg.
Clean up here.
Run the nest! What?
Reg?
Radiant's bottom tower
I
is
think the
under
nest
attack.
is lagging or some shit.
Brain lag.
Earlier.
Radiant's bottom tower has
Reg is
fallen.
doing great.
Reg is back.
Radiant's middle tower
Alright,
is
Reg
under
got a
attack.
triple kill thanks to Tema. Reg, go hit creeps, mate.
He's doing
Look, 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 look. Reg, go
cut
hit
the wave,
these
cut the
creeps.
wave, cut the wave! Cut the wave! No!
No, this is money. I would fucking TP back here and farm. Yes, Reg!
He's doing it! He's
Yes,
doing
Reg!
it!
Myers!
Myers!
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yes,
Radiant's
Myers,
structures
our
are
champion.
fortified.
That's literally Has right there. Oh, sorry. Did you want that farm? Oh, I'm sorry, Period.
God, these lads are fucking idiots. Why did he do that? Oh, that's me triggered for the evening. That's my evening triggering. Buy something shit, Reg. He's gonna walk to the shop and buy shit. Reg, mate, you could have been hitting these. Get your little bird to do it for you. Oh, hello.
Okay, so they've found out that BKB is not enough. LDC did not cast his BKB early in the fight, he took too much damage. They're gonna fix this by getting Aegis. Again, they're fixing things. I bet this. I feel like this is the Nest
Dyer's
making
top
calls
tower
actually.
is under attack.
Oh, but Naneska's not making the right calls with his inventory.
No,
Fallen to the dark.
he's playing like garbage, but the teamwork is good.
TV, surely.
Dyer's
You
top
do need an
tower
Ags
is
against
under
this.
attack.
Naneska, if you stream something, please. Get Nags.
I think I saw someone.
I don't know why he's
yeah,
getting
Zeus is
Shivas at all. I really don't.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
The only
So here's the build I've been going on Lena lately, thanks to Ashwin. Get the cast range, not the damage. The health I like. Get a fucking ether lens and actually be of use in these fights. And when Ashwin said to me, I think you need the cast range and ether lens, and otherwise you're not a factor. The moment I got them, it is amazing what difference it makes, because suddenly you're not just running towards people trying to stun them. You're stunning them from a safe distance. You're zapping people from the other side of the fucking map. It feels like. It's so much better. Like you are just so much more of a useful hero. You definitely do not need a fucking use BKB. Get an ether lens. If you want a BKB, I understand that. But at the same time, I would say just get a fucking ether lens. Ether lens. You don't need to be anywhere near these
fights. It makes
fights.
your life so much easier.
It really does.
I honestly forgot how short the cast range on Lena was before before Aethelens used to be poor on it. Because it's very short.
It's very short. If you look at the range of her
hovering over
W,
now,
it's actually really small. And with the cast range challenge and ether lens, it's suddenly someone can stun someone out here and you're helping.
it's doubly important versus Terrorblade because you stay away from his clicks.
Exactly. Like you want to
So you
kite
don't
him.
need to build armor or waste your time with any of that.
Now he's going MKB, but he's already bought the plate. Maybe he just wanted the armor. Don't know.
Yeah.
But he's going
It's not the
MKB.
worst play in the world to buy
Yeah, if
the
he wants to do
casual
the right
plate
click,
now.
I'm fine with that.
I would also think about
I
getting a
think
Lotus
that
on the
they
next.
have Viper and PA. Like some magic burst would be nice.
Also, Viper went Arcane's out.
What's Viper
No
got?
save is being built.
Okay, he's just
Well, I
going.
guess Shakira doesn't get
yeah.
pulled, but
What does
Shakira-
Axe do on Viper?
you get stronger
His
cooldown
Viper
on
strike
Viper strike
array is like
and-
super
and it
low.
Lows, but more.
That's
something like
pretty garbage.
that. It's okay as a core Viper who's. It's like good against shit like Lifestealer where because it pisses immunity and it's slow.
Well, like if let's say they have two heroes, you're probably going to want to do it on, and it's a long-ish fight. You can hit them both. Like it's not, it's okay, but I certainly wouldn't get it as a pos 5 Viper. It would not be my fucking second choice.
Oh, why
There's a zap. They're gonna get stopped.
Okay.
He gets it off.
Oh,
Egg is low. They get the egg.
Why not
Oh,
just
this is
have it
looking
out?
super bad.
Oh, Reg.
Yes, Reg.
Reg
Reg.
gets a trip.
Oh,
Reg,
Reg is just standing there. Only.
Reg wasted his Sunder for no reason. He swapped
Yes.
HP
Yeah,
equivalent
he
to what he already had, and that threw that fight. If you have the Aegis respawn next to you, you can just Sunder the PA. Instantly win the fight, right? She has no HP, you have all yours.
Right.
There were quite a lot of
Radiant's
mistakes in
middle
that fight.
tower.
Yeah,
is
I mean,
under
there's
attack.
only one survivor, so
Refused to cast his ult to get out. Get out.
I saw one dagger crit on Zeus, which took him from almost full HP to almost none in one hit. So he didn't really get to do much.
This is really...
Radiant's
have you
top
guys
tower
seen
is
the
fortified.
film No Country for Old Men?
Yes.
You
I've
know
seen
the
that
way
film.
he stumbles across that battlefield, as it were, at the start, where a bunch of Mexican drug dealers have all killed each other. That's how
Yeah.
I feel most of these big fights go in these
Radiant's
goon
top
games.
tower
Is
is under
everyone's dead apart from one lad,
One
the
survivor.
ultimo hombre, and he crawls off with the money and dies somewhere else. Like that's pretty much what happens.
Yeah, that's so true. You get some lad and you're like, this lad could own. He's just not like an abyss. This is rough. And then he goes in and gets caught out bot lane farm.
Yeah.
And this is seriously what PA needs to just snowball on.
Yeah. That's kind of
And
the dream
they've
for
got
PA.
a thingy telescope. I don't know if they're going to give it to Nest. They'll probably give it to Kiro. Like Nest. Yeah, right. Like,
I don't know what Reg has queued up. I hope it's a BKB. It is. I hope the bits are coming to him now.
Yeah, it's BKB. I don't think he has the Ogre Axe though.
No.
He does. Send it to him.
Does it?
Where? I
No,
don't
it
see it.
doesn't.
I see the Mithril.
Oh no, I'm
Hound.
looking at Wino. Sorrows. Oh, jeez.
Reginald.
Yeah. Reg. Where is it?
It doesn't
just
have
not
to.
Do you think?
running.
Bought
Do you
the
think he
recipe.
bought the two most expensive components first?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's not even got it queued up. Who does that? What kind
Which
of
is-
monster doesn't queue up items?
I don't know.
Yeah,
They want to get
especially
Roche
when you have
again.
two Wraith bands. 10 strength would be pretty good right now. Either way, I was going to say something. Yeah, Stobby's game is really hard now because he needs to RP PA, but for this egg to get off, he really needs to RP this Lena.
Yeah,
So he has to make the
otherwise she
choice in the
just
fight.
clicks.
Do you let PA go rampant, or do you let the egg go off? And that's not easy to choose.
Indeed.
My eyes has actually almost got agged. Kind of huge for the next
Yeah.
fight.
He's him and his name of Viper Super, right? Yeah, him and Viper both have the
Stubby. Empower TB.
Philosopher's Stone.
Do it, Stubby.
Stobby only empowers himself.
You gave me hope earlier.
He did.
He just re-upped it on himself.
Yeah,
Yes, nice.
because earlier he was doing it. I don't know why he's just stopped.
Matt
Stop it,
Armstrong
innit?
The ultimate
just
BM
resubbed for
to
4
have like
months.
his duration on his empower was like halfway done. He's
Yeah.
standing next to a PB, he just empowers himself. Good man.
It's actually like
He's not even
can't-
hitting
it's like-
creeps. Like this is my favorite
Yeah.
part. He's just empowered himself to walk about. He's done it.
When you're the
Did he do it?
He's done it.
He did it!
They're going for a fight. They might
They
catch
have-
out LDC here.
no vision, and they're going into vision. This is bad.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Look, they're under complete
But
vision right now.
what is Super doing? What's happening here?
I don't know.
Why are you
That's 2 dead.
Holy shit.
That's...
Good PP.
I know she's-
Wayno in trouble.
Oh no, double pop.
Nanesk.
LDC's gone on the wrong lad.
Nanesk is gonna die to the golem before he can hit the egg. Nanesk was trying to hit the egg and he died to Maya's golem.
LDC does not have lifesteal, right? No, he has the lifesteal turn. I'd be ballsy and turn this. I'd go for it.
You're a
You
maniac.
got fire spirits up. It's pretty hard.
What if Reg ran up and sundered him? I would love to see that.
That fight was okay. If I don't know what Viper and Jakiro are just doing, chilling.
Trying to cut him
Chilling
off
there.
at the pass, I think, but
Yeah, but with no
But
one.
the team
none-
wasn't there.
Is under attack.
Also,
I'm
LDC
just trying to
popped
get into the
BKB
mind of
about
the goons.
5 seconds before going in.
I
I
think
think.
that's maybe careful. They're mostly backed up. I'd be on my way out.
Hit it, Reg. Hit it, Reg! Oh, you.
Tower.
Dire's
Well, you
middle
still got it, I
tower
guess,
has
in
been
a way.
denied.
In another
So we agree that
meaningful
that
way,
fight would have gone a
you
lot
did not-
better for Radiant if they hadn't used 2 massive ultis on 2 useless heroes, right?
Oh, for sure.
It's RP or chaotic offering. You don't dump both on a Viper and Jakiro.
Yeah. A POS 5 Viper and a
Yeah.
POS 4 Jakiro, yeah.
It's pretty
Okay.
terrifying for Dire because, by all means, they should have won that fight.
Yes. But I think LDC, the Invisible Illusion, and he popped his BKB way too early, so he didn't have much free time to hit. Which is, you know, rough. And I don't know if the Ness cast his ulti in that fight. I can't remember.
I'd like to give a
He
shout out,
did.
gentlemen, if I may, to Marks and Spencer's mini poppadoms. They are delicious. They are not nutritious, but they are delicious. Just the plain ones. So Moorish.
Have you got any dip with them, or are you just enjoying them plain?
Straight up plain.
Straight up plain.
You know, Teddy liked his ready salted crisps.
Yep.
Just standard, pure, elemental poppadoms.
So we're at the critical point of every PA game, where the enemy carry can now build an MKB. So you need to win the game before it happens, because he's managed to get items that make him tanky without 100% losing.
I just go rapier, mate.
It is tempting, but I don't think anyone has the balls to just go straight rapier in these games. There's too much at stake, too much pride on the line.
Friends,
Yeah, if you mess
let
up,
us
if you
skirmish.
say buy a rapier and then drop it at the secret shop.
Yeah, if you did something like that, I mean, you'd be clipped for weeks, wouldn't you?
Friends, let us skirmish.
Also, I don't
April
like
just
the lifesteal
resubbed for
talent
8
PA
months.
versus the 350 Phantom Strike cast range. I think the cast range is
Which sounds
incredibly good for just
Oh,
you
I
start off
see
every
that.
fight with blur and jump on a warlock, and there is nothing the enemy team can do to stop
I,
you.
I agree.
I
It's the
certainly
same
think,
shit
Duke
like,
formerly
unless
Frank
if you're
just
going to build
resubbed for
some
1
other
month.
form of lifesteal, then it's like a bonus for that. But if you're
Ooh,
not,
Reg is about
Oh,
to
Reg
fall.
is dead, Reg is dead, Reg is dead.
if you crit for 1,000, you get 120 health.
What's going on?
Just to
That's
give you
such
some idea,
inefficient use of
if you
spells.
crit someone for 1,000, you get 120 health. That's all that 12% does for you. So, is it worth it compared with the added mobility that plus 350,
It's a really good talent.
which is huge. Like, Lena gets plus 75 cast range. 350.
Which is like in 1 minute 15.
So TB will be alive when Roche is up.
Yep.
Let us burn.
They're gonna hang about. Super is going Maelstrom. Come on, dude. You've got to be taking the piss now.
Yeah, that's a bit stupid. You could build Vlads and really help your PA out. You could build Meteor Hammer, for fuck's sake. You could build a lot of things that would be good. Think about a Lotus on this PA going in on Terrorblade. She can't be summoned, she can't
Yeah.
be stopped. She'd tank all the spells, but then the Nest would have free reign. Like,
Instead, he's built Ag's fucking Maelstrom. I'm telling you, he's seen this in some pub game of his, and he's decided it's good because they lost to it. I guarantee fucking to you.
Right, she's back up in 20 seconds. Prince's knife is actually quite good for Viper, so hopefully they give it to him.
No, Super's not memeing. Super's a disaster of a Dota player. Lovely lad, terrible player. Terrible.
Is that Redalus's brother? No. Brentalus.
Brentalus. Brentalus. David Brent and Redalus. NKB on Lena.
Yeah, she's going right click. Now she's going back for the Shivas.
just get AC, right?
I'm tempted to go like Aeon Disc on Luna, honestly.
I guess. No, it doesn't even make sense then. I don't understand why he's done
It's
it.
okay against TV because you kind of slow down all his illusions a little bit. And it's decent armor.
If you click Phoenix Egg with an A on disc,
Oh, there's two smokes about to collide.
do you still get the clicks off? Do you know?
If you what?
If you click Phoenix Egg with A on disc propped.
Yeah, you get the clicks. Oh, they spotted
Are
them.
scanning.
They spotted them. The two smokes have kind of just fizzled out.
When
gonna camp high
goon
ground.
smokes collide.
The enemy team's
They're
going
going
Roche.
into Roche.
Lads, you can't camp
Ooh,
high ground
do
here.
they get it? Do they get it? Their waves are pushing
Yeah,
them.
they get it
I'm not
easily.
sure.
They're nowhere near, and they do
They're
it so
waiting up high
fast.
ground. They're like,
What are they doing?
They're waiting on the high ground. If the enemy team didn't go Roche, this would
Right,
be a really
but
good play.
they ulted.
Sean has fallen
They
to
didn't
the
see them
ground.
because of the smoke. Like, if they're smoked and you Zeus ult, you don't see shit.
You
So
see
they
where
knew
they
they
are.
were smoked. No, you don't.
You do. It doesn't
You
show
don't.
the heroes, but it shows up the area. It does.
What do you mean it shows up the area?
When you Zeus ult smoked units, unless they've changed this and I wasn't aware, it
As
shows
far
the
as I
area where they
know,
are.
if you Zeus ult and there's smoke,
It
you
shows,
don't
it
see
shows the
anything.
area where they are. It shows
I
the
don't know
area
if
where
that's
they are.
true.
Also, the center wasn't smoke.
This is a waste. Why did they put the
So
Zeus
they
thing
could,
there?
they could definitely see where center was at the very but yeah, it shows like the
I hadn't noticed that. I must say, I didn't think. I thought when you, because that's the whole
It's
point.
quite a
Is
rare
you Zeus
occurrence,
ult,
to
you
be
don't
fair.
see anything. Mars says you get vision of where they are, the empty
Yeah,
area.
that's-
For how
Yeah,
long?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It shows the empty area for the same time you would get the normal vision
Oh.
from
it's
the
like
enemy
if you
hero.
just zap a bit of the ground. You
Yeah,
get that.
Interesting. Oh dear. All right, we need a huge RP here from Stob into massive Warlock Golem, Fatal Bonds, Egg, the whole schmear. But then they've got to kill PA twice, and I'm not sure their team can kill her once at the moment.
No, they definitely can.
I don't
They
know.
commit the spells, but they can't commit the spells twice. The big issue.
They need to build refreshers, obviously, is the answer.
Yeah, Mineski is just randomly cheap.
Just randomly sheep as well. I say.
So Maya says that Blue pinged it.
He gets him done
BKB
by
on
stop.
stop.
Oh!
They missed all the other spells, but it doesn't matter.
And they get the egg.
The egg is going to go off, I think. No, it was one click away. Just the PA left. BKB is down.
Used
GBKB'd already. Holy shit!
What an RP stall that
Radiant's
saved the
middle
game.
tower is under attack.
That RP game winning.
It's funny because they even missed every other spell. The Phoenix Shah dived into an ice path and got stunned and then
Yeah.
missiled after, so she didn't cast egg. Maya's just missed his ulti because he wasn't expecting the skewer. I'm pretty sure the TB even missed his Q. That was still the sickest RP, and it doesn't matter.
Stobby, fuck off on Tuesdays. I mean, the thing is, we can see that Stobby has done some really nice RPs, but he's also failed to empower his carry like every single chance he gets.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And you know, he's done really well on Mag this game, but I've also seen him play Clockwork, and it's been a disaster beyond words.
There we go. Terrorblade has MKB. Game is very hard now.
But no buyback.
True.
Dire's
He's a
top tower
ballsy
is
player,
under
or he
attack.
doesn't know buyback exists. Is that you drawing the sausage at least?
Yeah, but no, there was another ward over here as well.
This is quite the
It
sausage
was-
here.
It was a great ward.
There was a proper cock and balls
You've actually
going
just drawn
on.
a cock and balls, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this
Is that a
game
new
is
criterion?
teetering on the brink of amazingness. Win
A cock and
probability
balls
is
ward
55% Radiant, 45% Die. It was up to around 65% in favor of the Radiant, and now it's actually 38% Die, 62%, 61%. It's changing all the time, but the Radiant are 2-1 to win this game now, more or less. Witless Shaco and Ninja Gear acquired. Please pick it up! Someone pick it up! Oh my god, that drives me mad. Pick it up, you can always hand it to them. Who knows what's going to happen? You might get jumped.
And now Super's going on it.
It's
I mean,
just
he is gonna get there eventually, I guess. And if he wins, I'm gonna be so fucking mad.
the
Or
problem
if,
is
if he does something to
right, but it won't be because of Soup. Like, this is what annoys me, is that he's going to think this is vindication for his build if he wins. But he will have essentially done nothing other than press R, which he could have done as 5 Viper with useful items. Not with Ags and Maelstrom and shit, but with actual useful items that help his team.
I don't really mind the Ags too much.
I don't want to rush it. He rushed it.
It's almost useful. It's almost useful.
It was Mana Boots Ags! That's not useful on a 5.
Yeah, I know that's not a very productive.
No!
Productive item.
I mean, if I was Lich and I went Mana Boots Ags, what would you think? I think you've got to treat it as any other hero. If you're going to go 5, you have to buy 5 shit. You can't just say, well, I'm Viper. Well, then don't pick Viper!
I don't know what happened. You just decided to go full psycho on the game.
Soup is a very stubborn lad. That's it. He's decided this is alright, and there's no talking him out of it. There's no point. This makes no sense. I mean, he's now transitioned into an underfarmed core. So they have no 5. Apart from, I guess now he's made Jakiro the 5. It's just weird.
What he's doing is just taking farm from people who need it.
Yeah. I would suggest maybe they should have put the Jakiro as the 5 in the safe lane, and then Viper Centaur sounds like a pretty scary lane to me. Do that.
Pretty decent. It's fine. It must have just been decided in the draft.
That's weird.
The classic, you can almost put it on like a soundboard. No, trust me, lad. Viper pick.
Exactly. The Centaur, did he have a BKB last time? I don't remember.
Possibly. He died during the RP, I think so.
I think he gets
Actually,
a
no,
heart
I don't think
next.
he did. I don't think he did.
You've got everything you need apart from a heart, Wayno. Just get a fucking heart, dude. You've got Havoc Hammer as well. Heart's going to do great for you.
Can I quickly talk about Radiant neutral items
Yes,
before
sir.
they smoke here? They've got Reginald with the ninja gear, and I think in this situation you give it to Myers so he can just sit in Viz and not fear getting jumped, and then you take the Paladin sword back, because right now you have no life steal.
Right.
Which is kind of rough against, people that spam out spells like Jakiro, Viper, and Lena.
I guess he's thinking 20 agility is pretty nice because he now has 40 armor.
The stats are nice. I do understand why carries want the item, but you don't use the active ever on a carry.
Right,
really.
right.
The only thing you can use it for is cutting waves, because you're at the front of most team fights, whereas Myers can sit at the back, or give it to Stobby, so he can get really sick RPs because he can move without being spotted. And it helps for warding as well, if you can smoke and go ward.
Stobby has a Minotaur horn.
He does, which is still not good on him. That's why I don't think you should take his Minotaur horn.
3k HP is pretty nice.
There we go, level 25 on Reginald.
Prince's knife on
Wrong talent.
Phoenix. No what?
He took, in my opinion, the wrong talent
On
Did
Terrorblade.
he take the metal attack range? He took
the Thunder cooldown. I think that's worse in most games.
It's now
How
an
many
8
of these
second
fights have we seen
cooldown.
him desperate to cast a second Sunder?
Well, you never know, Plague. 8 second Sunder cooldown is pretty nutty.
Yeah, but 240 Metmorphs, it's attack range. It's why you build this Dragon Lance.
Yeah, that's
You get
true.
the attack range challenge, and you sit. You sit further than
You
Lena
just
can cast
pew
spells.
pew.
They might catch out Wayno and
Oh, this could be interesting.
Jakiro.
They can catch out
Yeah,
Granty
they're gonna catch him.
They have,
and Wayno.
oh,
They
don't
know
miss
they're
out,
there.
lads. You had good vision.
Soup is gonna give his life away.
Oh,
No,
why'd they
they're
fucking?
scared.
Why'd they leave? I think as they.
They lost vision.
But
So they
why
were
would?
smoking to where their walls
So they
were.
smoked. They saw them take out the vision, then they quit skis.
Yeah.
I can kind of understand that. This game is hinged on a knife edge. Perhaps even worse than that. Imagine a very narrow tract of land shaped like a knife. Now imagine a knife balanced on top of that. And now imagine the game on top of that. That's how knife's edge we're talking about.
And the game is like some
It's teetering on it.
like some obese 500-pound lad.
Just trying to balance on a knife on a knife. On a cliff.
He's balancing only on his big toe,
Yeah.
which is gout ridden.
There's a piece of land called the Knife's Edge. Just bear with me. It's like a really sharp piece of rock jutting up with a path barely wide enough for a vole to walk down. Atop that, we have a knife. Atop that, a fat lad trying to balance on the knife's edge, on the knife's edge, on the cliff edge. Because the knife edge is next to a cliff edge. That's what I'm talking about. That's how balanced this is. In other words, a very slight breeze is going to blow this game into the next dimension of unbalance.
Who is going to provide that? Probably everyone in the game. We're just going to have to see what breeze happens.
Do you think it's a breeze pulling one team down or a breeze pushing the other team over? Is it going to be a good
it's-
play or a bad
One
play?
man's pull breeze is another man's push breeze.
I
That's
don't
what
know,
I'm
it's
saying.
complicated to model play. Like, in
Spoken like a
physics, we talk about all the
physicist.
time, like you want to simplify things, try not to include too many
Oh,
particles.
look at this. Is this
I
smoke
think
number
this
like
could be more
5 of the game?
Centaur's not with the team. They're going to catch Jakiro possibly. They know where Jakiro is. Oh,
They're gonna
Terrible's
get
going
they
for
keep getting the nest yet.
the
They're
nest.
pinging
Yeah.
him. They are pinging him.
They're just going to run into Jakiro.
Granty
though.
was invis.
Oh, you're
I think Granty
Yeah,
had an
reveal.
invis rune.
Oh, this game is so tense. So many close
Oh, the
opportunities.
breezes on the breezes are just going a little bit past
Backwards
each
and forwards, yeah.
Someone's just run
Is-
up
what's
and
the-
now
what's
they're
the-
throwing coconuts at the fat man on the knife's edge, on the knife's edge, on the cliff edge. He's trying to catch the coconuts and send them back with interest. It's very close. Look, these lads are now going to smoke up and try and catch them out here, maybe. They do have
It's
one on the
literally
tequila.
like watching boats pass in the night, you know, in the fog. They don't see each other going past. They've done it like 2 or 3 times now where they've just slightly skimmed each other.
They thought they heard something. A bell off to the port side. No, it's just the sea murmuring.
I have a very exciting news. Would anyone like to click on PA and check the queued items?
Yay! That is a tasty burger.
Mind if I have some of your beverage to wash this down? What's this? Sprite? Sprite? Good! The Kahuna Burger!
That's that Hawaiian joke, right? I shouldn't just be reciting the scene.
It's a bit odd.
Say what again? Well, you know what? When I saw Reservoir Dogs in the cinema. I was working at the cinema where we were showing it, and I saw the trailer on a show that you guys might remember called Barry Norman's Film of the Year, which was like Barry Norman was a film critic, and they just showed a trailer, and then Barry Norman had seen the movie and he talked about it. This was obviously pre-internet, and when I saw the trailer for Reservoir Dogs, I was like, this is unfucking believable. Like, I'd never seen anything like it. It was like such a defining film for the 90s. And I was instantly desperate to see it. I was working at a cinema and they were like, well, you're only 17 so you can't see it. I pleaded with them. And they were like, alright. I went in to see it and I was like, Tarantino's a genius, I love this. And there was loads of press at the time like, oh, it wasn't that good, and a lot of hoo-ha about nothing. Now Tarantino's recognized as one of like the auteurs of the 21st century. You know, he's been around for like 25 years now. Everyone wants to see the new Tarantino film. He's like one of the very few directors where it'll be like Quentin Tarantino's X. You know what I mean? Whatever the film is, it's Quentin Tarantino's something. That's got so much cachet. It just blew me. And when I saw Pulp Fiction, I was like, this has to be the best film I've ever seen. And at the time, I felt it was. It isn't the best film I've ever seen, but it definitely felt like it at the time. It was just unbelievable. The dialogue was so good. Everything about it was so good. I loved it. I loved it. Anyway.
It was pretty great. I only saw it the first time when I was, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. So it was pretty late to the party.
I mean, yeah, but you know, you guys are young, but I was your age when it came out, more or less, and it was just blew me away. I was like, I can't believe it. Uh-oh. Roche in on the act here, taking out the Zeus.
Roche is like slowly going down to this gun.
Well, he's got the Shiva's aura there, doesn't he? So his regeneration is reduced by 25%. He's not healing up much.
This is like two fighters before the bout at that press thing where they have to face off against each other and they say, I'm going to beat him, he's no good. And the other guy says, no, I'm going to beat you, you're no good. And they're like, this could go either way.
Zapped by a lightning bolt.
And then one of them has had enough. Yeah, and throws a lightning bolt at the other lad.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
That RPs him.
What do you think
Messy.
about LDC saving up buyback before buying the rapier?
Eris, Jackie Brown is great. I love Jackie Brown. Anyway, sorry, we've got a game to talk about. This isn't a fucking podcast. Say again, Plague.
What do you guys think about
Dire's bottom tower
LDC
has
trying to
fallen.
save up buyback before buying the rapier?
I just go for it.
I think
I
if you're
like
losing
it.
the rapier, you've lost the game anyway.
Big. They get
Yeah,
out this
this
high
is-
ground and see some
Radiant
lads.
are scared.
Oh,
Shot.
Shaw.
Dead. Oh, the stuff
Ditch,
is done.
ditch, ditch,
Stuff
ditch, ditch!
He gets the egg off. A huge block. They have a
Oh, they were so close, but they get two!
Is under
You
attack.
got cheese, LDC. It's fine for the moment.
Nanes cannot fight!
What is LDC?
Where's PA? PA's going in! You maniac!
Oh my God, what was
Oh, what a throw! They can get Roche now. It's a third health, more or less.
Oh my God.
They buy back on PA. They buy back on everybody. Get this real quick.
There's no ultis. There's no ultis. This is a good chance.
They still have RP. They still have RP. Get it. There's an axe. There's everything.
Kill him.
The nest dead. Get it. There's the RP catches one. Soup in trouble. They're gonna get PA. Dumble. He eats the cheese. It doesn't matter. He's dead. They're gonna get Granty as well. This is a disaster for Dire. GG. Surely. Mid push end.
Imagine if they had. Okay, number one, imagine if they had that fight. Number two,
Yeah.
LDC gooned that in quite a few ways. Also, I think one of the biggest goonings was the go on three. I don't know what happened there, but the Abyssal came in great. And then, who's playing Centaur?
They
Wayno?
use Sentinel
Goes in
Stun,
straight
Abyssal,
away.
and Ice Path at
And
the
Ice
same
Path.
time.
You have nothing to team is standing there free game.
I mean, even if they kill the Phoenix first because they can use their stuns properly.
Oh, Reg.
Oh, no, that's good. He's dead.
Nurse.
Is there?
I think he's
Wayno comes in.
That's a good start.
Reg is out of
Close,
meta.
yes.
Oh, the 8-seconder, baby. He's back in the fight.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Do they back
Look at
up?
Reginald now. Look at him go.
I know.
Dire's middle
Come back, we all
tower
dream
under
for.
attack.
Okay, actually, he's been carried by the fact he's got an Aghanim's Blessing, so that's sort of boosted his net worth a bit, but apart from that,
What does the Ags do for TV?
when
When
you sunder, you get an extra ability which casts a wave of fear around you, and everyone runs
wow.
away
I
from
swear they used to.
you. It used to come when you ultied, but they changed it. Sorry, when you meta, it used to be automatic. Yeah, you do get an extra spell.
Swap with Wayno. Swap with
It
Wayno.
only happens when you're meted.
Oh, I see.
Stobby, no. Stobby gonna feed. Stobby BKBs.
Yes, Wayno.
Swap with him.
It's just
Yeah, where you at, baby?
only Nines was there to help him.
Dire's middle tower
Still, free kill.
Dude, do it super. Okay, they got him down once.
They got
Yeah,
Stobby.
back up. This is actually a huge throw.
This is a big throw.
It's done. The BKB
Cast
is
your
up.
fear, cast your fear, cast your fear, cast your fear!
What a roll!
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Oh my god, they're gonna wipe them anyway.
He did. I'll tell you who he sundered in a second.
Oh my god, the net.
Myers is killing things.
Always going for the ancient. How is this game still going on?
So yeah,
I do not know.
Reginald sundered the Viper who had once again the same HP as him, rather than any of the full or 3/4 health targets around him. I also don't think he knew what his axe did, because that fear there would have been really sick.
It would have been great.
Stop you, mate. Stop. 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 Look at the map. Look at the map, buddy. Stop.
Radiant's
That's the
bottom
biggest
tower
wave
is
I've
under
ever
attack.
seen.
Stop. It's like
He's been spam pinged by Warlock. There we go, shards on it.
That is such a huge wave. Which is cream worthy. How much is a range creep worth at this point? Probably like 80 gold.
level 25 now
10
on
of them.
Shah. And she's taken the +3 supernova hit. That's literally been the difference, actually, between getting it off and not in most of these fights.
I mean, if you get the +3 hits and then you get Ags as well, your egg is pretty much going on. Unless you just dive in to 5 heroes without any help.
I mean, to give you some indication, when Shah was caught at the top of these steps over here, she still almost got the egg off. Because they were able to get the RP, and they were able to get the golems on top. It was very, very close. Myers is going for a refresher. I don't think he's going to get there unless this game goes immeasurably long for him to have that and buyback. Let's check buyback
I
status.
think he's just going for it.
Zeus, Myers, and TB have buyback. That's
It
it.
looks like he's walking to the shop. He's got that kind of swagger on him.
He does. He doesn't have the money for it just yet. He's bought the recipe. I think he has it.
Yeah,
I didn't notice he'd bought the recipe.
He's got
Yep,
it.
swap it
That's
in for that
huge.
iron branch. Yeah, better keep that iron branch in there, Myers. There we go. If you swap it in the shop, by the way, lads, it's immediately online. Just saying. It doesn't matter in that instance, of course, but...
Has finally built a useful item in 4-star. I think maybe 30 minutes too late.
And now he's got some wards as well. He's also, of course, turning it into a hurricane bike and has no TP. Soup!
Oh my god.
Okay, so next milestones we have.
PA has got it. PA has the Rapier.
She has the Rapier. But the next milestone, so she's hit level 30 as well,
Yeah.
which is not the greatest power spike in the world for PA, but it's the minus second cycling dagger and triple strike is pretty good.
The triple dagger could be really tough with the basher as well for this team.
Yeah.
A miracle triple bash could be game winning for sure. She does an awful lot of damage. God knows. Let me see.
60-minute runes.
How much does she?
60-minute,
She crits for
items, right?
550%, so she can currently crit for 2.5k. Slightly more than that, I think. That's pretty scary.
So when you get to 59 minutes, guys, what you should do is not farm camps. You should stack them because then you get twice as many chances to get your 60-minute items quickly, right?
Oh, very smart.
Do they even know that it's going to be 60-minute items?
I think they're gonna be very surprised when items start dropping again, but we'll see.
Looks like
We also talk about this colossal sausage in the dire jungle. This not colossal, very tiny sausage with 2
It's a
wards.
cocktail sausage.
It's a cocktail sausage.
Wooden strikes
It's a chode.
They think they've realised.
Pirate hat! Oh, that's so good.
I really like the I like the choice of smoke by radius, but I have not seen one smoke that has made it out of the kind of oven yet. It
oven.
enters the oven, and it sticks there, and then they.
Well, they kind of thought we're gonna smoke and catch them farming jungle for these 60-minute items, but they just haven't really done that.
Sear
Dead,
stone,
dead,
large,
dead. Don't go up there.
And Book of the
Yes.
Dead. Nothing really for PA. She's going for the pirate hat.
Oh!
That's fair enough.
Pirate hat for her attack speed.
Searstone and Book of the Dead.
Mirror shield for TB. That's so good.
He can't pick. He can pick it up. He can pick it up. Mirror Shield for TB is fantastic.
Book of the Dead. Probably
Book of the
Magnus
Dead,
or
maybe
Myers.
give that to Mag or anyone really. He's got minor to one. He doesn't
Myers
really
has
need
a
it.
paladin sword, so yeah.
I mean, I might even be
Yeah.
tempted to give it to the Phoenix or the Warlock. Warlock has Book of the Dead, and if he uses Refresher, he can summon him again, right? Or does that
yes,
not work?
but yeah. Actually, I'm not sure if that works. I mean, it would refresh it, but I don't know if it kills the lads.
Them again. I think so.
Apex. Not the greatest game for it. Could go on Magnus, he's a very tanky hero.
Give it the fucking.
They still have one more item to find, and they're not farming it for some reason. Are they smoking again? Christ above.
Well, they've announced it
Hex
with
on
a
PA.
with a lightning shower.
Dire are scanning.
Now they're scanning the pit. Roche, not up yet. There's still a cheese in the pit. Just for the record.
Roshan is
Apex
not even
on
able to
TV,
spawn yet.
Mirror Shield is on.
There is a cheese in the pit. Just hanging out.
Dogs.
Oh no! Don't give TB the Apex. I don't think that's good. I don't think Agi is particularly worthwhile.
Does
as
have
a-
55 armor.
He does have 55 armor and is very good versus PA, but I just think you really are afraid of getting zapped or Viper ulted, right?
I'm so excited. to see
What else?
Secret
What
Build's
did
next.
he have? What was the other alternative?
He had Mirror Shield, which I think is the best item in the game.
Yeah.
In every game.
Can't
It
get
is
Viper ulted,
disgracefully
can't
good.
get zapped. Yeah, it's pretty nutty.
And I believe it still gives you 20 armor. No,
There's a
20 lash,
Stygian.
Not bad.
I would be
Garbage for
tempted.
them.
I would be tempted to put that on fucking Mag, I guess. Actually, yeah.
I would probably keep it for a push, just in case you get a scenario like that where you're going throne again. Just keep it in your inventory. But if you're going to use the Apex for the armor, you can't, change your
Yeah,
mind.
yeah, true. Stop chatting shit, Super. Your build is dog. Look at this build, actually. For a POS 5
They added the
Viper.
third wards. They've added the third one to the cocktail.
Look at
Oh, it's
this!
the Dorito, the fabled Dorito.
It's the
back.
fabled Dorito! Look at this!
Oh my
Magic.
god, there's so many in there.
I
There's
think it's
six
actually a
in there.
pentagram. They're
Seven.
attempting to
There's
summon
7
Satan.
in that vicinity. Bloody hell.
They really am worried about the lads coming in here. Here we go. Here we go.
And I love
Do
that
they
they're
know
not
where
playing there.
Yeah,
They
playing
did all
anywhere
that
but-
and then they left.
they are? Alright, they know where they are. They know exactly where they are. Let's check the buyback statuses. State I. Alright. Alright. It's only Stobby that doesn't have buyback.
Reg!
Nothing is happening.
Oh, the RB missed.
With 75
Super is dead.
Thank you for the raid. They get soup.
Reginald's
Get the swap, Reg! Can't get the swap off! Egg goes down, it's a little late. There's Maya's ult. This egg is going off. This egg is going off for Halberd! Can they get the PA here? She's got the rapier, remember? They ball back on TB. Oh my god, she's clobbering Stobbington.
No magnets by that.
Oh my god, look at this.
Now. Reg's coming back.
He doesn't
Never
have
mind.
Look how many golems there are.
Reg! Get it! Get the rapier, Reg! Reg!
Haven't spotted it.
Reg!
Char spotted it though.
Yeah, Char's on it.
Oh my god.
Is under attack.
The Nest did nothing in that fight and then TP'd out. Coward.
Correct. What else happened? I believe, yeah, Myers has the golem armor, and they almost one-shot the PA by themselves.
They're just
And then
he's
finished
just
off
sending
with a
them.
They brought back everyone to deal with the golems. Good job, team.
Still, it shows what LDC can do given the chance.
Yeah, no, that was impressive.
If only he-
If only he had a position 2 with him.
Yes. Where was the Nesk in that
I
fight?
don't know. When I looked at him, he was about a third health, and then I definitely think he could have stuck around him before. But he just
I think
TP'd
maybe.
out.
This is a gamble. This is such a gamble. Reg, get the invis and get out! Oh my god! Oh my god, Wayno!
They don't have vision.
Are they gonna get it? They're gonna get it.
Yeah, they're gonna get it. And this is all 4 items.
Wayno ran past Reg! Reg was on very little health after that, just ran right past him!
It was nighttime vision. They didn't see each other.
Oh my god. Are you sure? He was next to the invis room!
He was.
And Centaur was here!
I am surprised that they didn't give. That they didn't give the axe to Centaur.
I'm surprised by that as well, but I think they were
Reg
just
was
panicking.
not full HP. Reg was definitely not full HP. He was at about...
Reg was full HP and walking away. You may be looking at illusion.
Oh,
Reg was
maybe.
full HP in that situation and outside nighttime vision. I think maybe they grabbed an illusion or something. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
I didn't
Lena's
think he was
going
full
rapier.
HP. Lena?
Viper is don't know what he's doing.
Bloody hell. You're gonna be here till midnight.
Oh, this game is...
This
game
might
is
be the only
good.
in-house we're allowed to have.
No, never. It's only 9:30.
Don't know. Could go on for the record. 300-minute game, or whatever it was. This could be like the start of OD Pixel.
I mean, the knife.
Please get the
lad,
soundboards out.
the lad on the knife is still balancing.
He's still
pretty
there,
well.
yeah.
There is the
Like,
Lena. Lena has the Rapira.
Lena has to repair.
Lena has
She-
a
she's built her
rapier.
own.
Bought one.
I see. So TB also has a repairer. Lena has a repairer. Is PA getting another? I'd get another. I just queued it up now. Yeah, she is.
PA has the
We're gonna crash
Aegis.
the market, boys.
Do you know what I would do? I would buy a nullifier on PA. Not Battle Fury, not Rapier.
Battle
I think
Fury.
if
Oh,
you,
don't get a
if
Battle
you,
Fury.
Battle Fury is a bold choice,
Yeah,
but if you
don't do
can
that.
get on this Zeus and nullify his shit off him, you will one-shot him. And that is what's killing you in these fights more than anything else right now. That and you do not hit Phoenix ult anymore. I hope LDC realizes this. You just take the time to kill 2 or 3 heroes whilst Phoenix is ulting. 'Cause it's not actually that useful until it explodes.
It's a shame Phoenix didn't get the Ags for the save, but it's 120 DPS for a 3-second stun. 3 seconds, long time at this point in the game. But yeah, the DPS is not the problem.
Yeah, I'm looking to push here.
This is a push into Aegis. Reg feeling very strong. Reg's micro is at my level. Takes a second once he's got a lad to click that lad and send him off a little mission. He's trying to bait them.
And Super is just charging out. No care given.
Checking buyback status.
Embarrassing enough, Super's turning into something that actually
Alright.
that might be doing
The Nesk, Zeus, and Warlock are the ones with buybacks.
only in the entire game.
Right, but the only reason this Viper build is anything is because the rest of his team have carried him to 70 minutes.
Yeah.
Also, use your Book of the Dead to farm. Why not?
This is super talking about.
Yeah, you pop your Book of the Dead, ship him down the lane. There you go. Well, I get the impression that neither team wants to lose this game.
So someone in chat said earlier when I was talking about the the smoke item, the smoke neutral item, who should have it. He said, you shouldn't worry about that because no one uses the neutral actives at this level. And I've been watching LDC walk around the map for 5 minutes, and he has not once pressed the Pyro Hat active to get a bounty rune, and it is tilting me off the face of the earth. It's so much money. It's so much money for your entire team, and he's just not doing it.
Yeah. At this point, a 70-minute bounty rune is worth what? A fair old bit. Maybe he doesn't know about the active.
I didn't the first time I got it. It used to be every time you kill a hero, you get 300 gold.
This should make my
Look
life
at this dewarding with the neckbook, lads. I like that.
Oh, Radiant using their
He did it! 170 gold each. He's done it.
170 gold.
Even Myers
On a
is using his Book of the
30-second
Dead super.
cooldown.
Are you worse than Myers?
By the way, have a look at the net worth of these two teams. What's the difference? Just over 1k in a 70-minute game. That is insane.
Maybe it's all because Super isn't using his Book of the Dead, you know? They're collecting their Book of the Dead money.
Pyro Hat is up. Both teams waiting. I guess they're waiting for the next Roche.
I mean,
He's
they just
going for an
used it to buy time
Octarine
to
on
build
Zeus.
all
I don't know
rapiers.
what is he going to replace.
It's an early Roche spawn.
What is he going to replace for an Octarine?
He can build his Ags into Eaton Ags.
Oh yeah.
For who?
Zeus. I mean, I would get a fucking E-Blade. You can
I would
E-Blade
also get
people
an
for the
E-Blade.
save. It's pretty huge.
I mean, you saw how that Phoenix egg got off because of the halberd. The same
Right.
thing applies to the
Yeah.
Got a sneaky in his backpack. What's happening
because he's
with
I don't know why TB isn't keeping it, but yeah, Zeus has it. I guess it doesn't matter who has the Deso, as long as it's applied to towers.
I can
it?
do
You
with
are
more
right
than
in that
that.
regard.
Almost everyone's going to be level 30 when we have the next set of fights. Myers is level 26, so he won't be, but
So
plus
it's
20 chaotic
super
offering armor. Their armor is now 32 on the golems. Super getting owned by the neckbook creeps, actually. Half health fighting neckbook creeps.
I mean,
I don't think feeding them is the idea.
There's a level of using your necro books, and the boundary is not sending them in to feed for 600 gold.
Yeah, that's a fair old wedge of cash. I've actually got a 2k gold lead now.
Got any mangoes around that tree? Truly is a bountiful.
That is a sea. That is a sea of mangoes. The lads have smoked, and they're on the hunt. They didn't use Zeus ult just before to announce it, which is a change for them. The Nesks might get caught out here. They know he's there. Is he going to come in there to farm this big creep? This could be his demise. Remember, he has a rapier. I don't know if they spotted it and backed up. What's the point in smoking if when you find someone you run away? Like, that is what I don't understand. They smoked, they saw Nanesk farming, and they decided, run away! So what were they hoping for?
Got rid of his MKB. Oh, I guess he just sold it for the rapier.
It's a bit bonkers. He's now going back for Travs. If they wait too much longer, everyone's going to have buyback again. Alright, everyone has buyback, apart from Viper and Phoenix. And that's just a cooldown. Oh, PA no longer has buyback. What'd she buy? Bots.
Rapier build Nesk hasn't gone for much right.
Bots and another rapier.
I'm
I think, or
confused
part
by
of.
this.
It's the secret relic. I like that he's given up on buyback though. That's the way to play.
Why is that?
Because if you lose this rapier, the game is definitely
He
over.
doesn't have it yet.
Yeah, but when he will have it, he'll be buying out for it anyway. So he's just making sure he doesn't lose any money. I guess, I don't know actually, I wouldn't buy one piece at a time. But he had an empty slot, I suppose.
I mean, it's another 60 damage, which puts him up to 350, and with the
Yeah, but 60 damage isn't worth compromising buyback for.
550% crit, he can basically blow someone up.
Again, any
Stobby on the
pirate
hunt.
hunters?
Stobby needs to be jolly careful here.
Halberd is okay, I guess.
It's hard to get the right halberd off in these fights. You're only going to be using it on TB, and the super is... To use it on TB, you have to be pretty close to the shit.
Oh, they're smoking out. They're going to smoke and they're going to catch
Why
him.
is super leading? They're going to get Myers. Yes, Myers is down. RP coming in. RP only on Sentinels. Super's dead. My TV is
Holy shit.
Zeus might be in trouble here.
Bean is dead for sure. They're fucked.
They're split. They're split.
Radiant need to leave.
Oh my god, Wayno. Holy shit, Reg. PA running for her life. She's gonna TP out. Roche just came out. Ah!
Oh, he's done it. He's done the play.
He's done me.
They're going for it.
They could just hit base.
They've left. Meta's about to be down and they've left, so this is a...
Oh my god, he's doing not so quick. Why are they not porting? What?
The golems.
There's no way they didn't.
Reg can do it.
Give me Reg! Yes, Reg! He's win.
GG.
Reg did it. In the end.
Wow. That has to be the longest in-house we've ever had.
Could be, I don't have the stats on them.
I can't think of a longer one. That was 75 minutes. A hell of a game. Let's look at the scoreboard. Reg with 23 kills. Super. 0 and 14. 0 and 14.
Check Super's damage.
Soup's
23K.
damage 23k. He did 5k more than the Jakiro. Magnus somehow only did 15k. He just about did as much as Shah. She only just did slightly less, given that he had a Maelstrom and Ags, a Hurricane Pack. Like, this is a core build. He went 0 and 14. Disastrous. 3 and 10 on Granty. He went Hex. I don't know how much use the Hex saw. I don't remember seeing much of it. I think Granty probably died.
I don't even recall Grunty being in the game.
No, I really don't
I
remember
recall
much.
one Ice Pass stacked on other stuns that lost the team fight. Apart from that, it was not very impactful performance.
Wayno, I think, tried his best, but 313, 27 assists is nice. We did die 13 times. LDC and the Nesk did a fair bit of damage between them. Let's look at the damage for these lads. 52k for LDC and 33 for the Nesk. But Dumble Beanfrog did 81k. Reginald at the end there was fucking terrifying. Dude was like 5 or 6 shotting people. Centaur, he had to hit him maybe 10 times. He was dead. An awful lot of damage. 12k building damage, 69k hero damage, and was 23 and 12. 23, 7, 12, I should say. So,
I mean, that 5 ball when the Nesk TP'd out could well be a single mistake leading to, unfortunately, the game's loss.
MVP? MVP for you guys?
Thinking about this for a while. I cannot decide because let's be honest, Stobby turned that game around with 1 RP.
That did turn it.
But
yeah, but I also didn't see him apart from
I didn't see him impact much the rest of the game.
Solo Centaur. Shaw did really well early, and then again didn't see a huge amount late game.
I think against all the odds, it's between Myers and Reginald.
I want to give it to Reg because he was so far behind, and we thought it was over. And then at the end there, he actually did TB shit. Like, he actually realized, hold on a sec, I can just fucking click people. And his swaps weren't good. But he got there at the end. As the game went on, I feel he grew into it. And I'm honestly saying, like, we had a fucking redemption arc for him in that game.
I will say that, you know, being the only reason I wouldn't consider being for MVP is even though he played well, his farming was very slow. You know, he was not where he should be farm wise. That's the only reason. Apart from that, his spells casting was all fine. His positioning fights was good. It was just that.
Yeah, he was pretty good, but 81k terror damage does seem low on a Zeus this long of a game.
I do think it has to be Reginald just because he did absolutely carry that game in the end. But that, I mean, that's not to take away from anyone on this team. Every single person on Radiant played well, and to be honest, most people on Goon played fairly well. Like LDC made some misplays, but he also made some fucking great jumps.
See, look, Super says so Super Punman said your build was terrible, or he said you were terrible. He said like I give a shit. Super Punman's lol. This is what we're talking about, Soup. You have to know better than that, dude. You've been playing Dota for a very long time. What was that, man? Why'd you go pos 5 Viper and then build pos 2 Viper shit? Like, we didn't understand it. Like, we didn't understand why you could have picked a useful hero, and then you just kind of did this weird build with Viper as a 5. We didn't understand it. Yeah, stop. Multiple times, buddy. You were walking next to your carry and refused to empower him. Or, I don't know, there were other times, like, I know later on it gets very hard to blink RP because it's very tough. I think Shah did really well in that game. Some really nice eggs, some nice moves, some nice plays. And who was leading the way in that game, Stob? Who was like
Apparently it was Shah morale-wise.
Well, then let's fucking give it MVP Shah, I'm saying. If she had to lead that bunch of goons.
I think it is so close between you all. I think.
Well, we did have the option of giving it to 2 people last week. We can always do that, Eric, because we gave it to Sarah and
the Rebel 91.
Yeah, Rebel.
It's so hard because, like, even like Myers had one cock up at the start of the game. But then from that point on, did you notice a mistake he made? I didn't. He built Ags, and then he went back for Force to help his team, and then went Refresher. Built Glimmer first, like, that's everything I want a Warlock to do. It's so hard. I mean, yeah, fuck.
I'm happy to. Oh god,
It's so hard, isn't it?
Myers did really well, but Myers also did not do well for like a long time. Like I felt like a lot of rocks in a row missed.
Well, there was the first rock where he had to mango for and he missed it. There was the second rock top where he should have killed LDC and defended Shah and he missed it. I don't fucking know, dude.
Myers also grew into the game, much like Reg.
Myers and Reg had the evolution for sure.
This is too hard.
It's really difficult.
I'm analysing.
I
actually, if we're gonna do a multi-select, Reg is definitely up there.
Yeah. But I want to commend someone else on this team. I do have to think it's Shah. From the way that the people who were playing in that game were talking, Shah intentionally went in and put the egg in precarious positions so they had setup, so people would group on top of it. You know.
You lads in the lobby?
Yep.
I believe I am. I don't think I joined the.
Oh, I haven't joined the channel. Hang on.
Oh yeah, I joined the lobby and then immediately went back to looking at the scoreboard to try and figure out who I wanted to vote for MVP for.
This is tough. I feel like I'm making a big life choice here.
Yeah, I really feel like whoever I choose, I'm going to be disappointed I couldn't choose someone else.
I think, given the information we've been given, that Shah was the captain of the Radiant team.
So do we give a split award to Shah for captaining and Reg for being a manly man, and just standing there?
I'm giving it to Shah, pure Shah. Actually,
Okay.
My vote would be Shah. Yeah.
But that was the hardest MVP choice we've ever had to make, lads. So
not because you were all amazing. Don't make them feel too good about themselves, Plague. Otherwise they'll turn into soup, and they'll think I can build what I like on 5 Viper, mate. We're still fucking me. Oh my god.
Oh god, we have to do it all over again.
I just realised that
How
too.
good is Reginald at the game?
Not very.
How good is he meant to
You
be?
just saw him play.
There was such a range of ability I saw in that game. It's hard to place him.
They're doing some balancing.
I think that's a bit of a small thing to remove him from the lineup for Miles.
What's
There's
that?
a lot of mistakes in the game. Not knowing what a unknown item, a generally unused item.
The only person I've ever seen
probably
use TBAgs was me, and I built it one time. Or maybe I got it dropped one time. I don't know which it was. But yeah. Still, good shit. This should be able to be quite a good game as well, actually. Kieran's
Cynical Soapbox just
inconsistent, but
resubbed
can
for
be quite good.
64
Hellboy's
months.
fairly good.
Because
He's a good
tonight,
laner.
it is
Yeah.
showtime in the middle
Big
of
Giant
the
is
street
consistently
life.
one of
Always
our
celebrate
MVP
our good
contenders.
times because
Yeah,
tonight
Big
it
Giant's
is
always done very
showtime. Come
well.
and walk with me. 1273
Hammered
down
is
the Rockefeller Street.
always
Life
done
is marching on.
just
Do you feel
Pretty
that?
diabolically. Maybe not. I'm not sure. I've got it in my head that Hammer is a goon. Don't know where I've got that from. Could be imagining things. Dr. Krieger.
Thank you,
Think
Cinny.
he's-
64 months.
I'm
I have no
video-
idea what that
in-
quote was, dude.
Nukin, obviously 400 MMR or so. So not going to be great.
Granty, mate, we literally forgot you were in the game, buddy. That's how bad you were.
We-
Dire team ban.
It's hard to show off as a Jakiro when there's very big spells going off all around you, and you just see this little ice
Radiant team
line
back.
go across the ground, and there's a gigantic egg towering from the ceiling above it.
Like, I'll be honest with you, I don't remember seeing many ice paths or your ult. Like, at all, a lot of the time. Like, I don't remember seeing many
I
macro
genuinely
players.
don't know. I don't know how he played because I wasn't really watching him. There was-
Thinking back, I couldn't remember a single thing. So, yeah. Nothing personal, we just didn't notice you were in the game.
Radiant
That's all
team
we're
ban.
saying. Which is kind of a good thing. Because you obviously didn't do anything too bad.
Yeah, like you just did your job as best you could, I suppose. I don't really know. I'll promise to watch out for you next time,
10
mate.
seconds
Yeah.
remaining.
I'll give you special attention. You learn why you don't want that, and you'll see
Eyes
every
on Grant.
every
5
mistake.
seconds remaining.
I don't even know what you had at the end of the game there, Granny. Apart from that
You had,
hex. Did you
Hex,
use the hex?
Hex
at
He
all?
had,
Force
he had
Glimmer.
Hex, and that's all I remember.
Hex Force Glimmer, I think.
But you had a support partner of Super, so
Dire team ban.
don't you did great. You did great.
Oh, yes, look at this shit.
You
Look at
actually,
banning
you
support.
should have been the 5. What was the conversation, Granty, where
Radiant
Soup
team
said,
pick.
I'll go 5 and I'll build as a 2? Like, what was that conversation and why did that happen? Because we felt that you should have gone 5 and Viper, what was it, Viper Centaur, I think would have been the lane? Would have actually been quite scary and annoying. Should have gone for that.
10 seconds remaining.
He just wanted to. See, that's not good enough. Wyvern
5
first
seconds
pick.
remaining.
I'm intrigued.
I love it.
I love it. This is Blake. Blake loves it.
I love it. I love it. I actually loved the Viper first pick last game, to be honest.
Dire
until
team
I learned the horrible truth.
Lich.
Grimstroke banned already. Banned by them.
Yeah, that's silly.
Wyvern was always reserve a special place in my heart.
Yeah,
I
it's a
miss
very,
that
very
little-
fun
that
hero.
little ice bird.
Ashwin Wyvern is a pog.
10 seconds remaining.
That is a pog.
5 seconds
Anyway,
remaining.
fuck last game. It's Oh god. It's actually quite mentally hard to realise you have to watch laning again. You know, I'm gonna have to watch people miss Rage Creep CS again.
He just decided he wanted to go Viper
Radiant
5.
team picked.
This is what's wrong with these in-houses. Earthshake.
That's what's right about them, mate. It was beautiful.
Yes, but at the same time,
was it beautiful?
we
though?
didn't have to put up with it for 75 minutes, Plague. If you'd been in that game, you might have been thinking, what a waste of my Tuesday night in-house slot.
I think that is what the Nesk is thinking, to be fair.
Like, you'd be like, we get one in-house game a week on stream, and Soup comes in, rolling in with his POS 5 Viper that builds as a 2. I'd be furious. I'd be like, what are you doing,
I think the
dude?
game was hard though. You don't get
10
an
seconds
almost
remaining.
80-minute game if the teams are like super unbalanced.
I'm just saying, if he'd picked the proper
5
support,
seconds
who knows
remaining.
what might have happened? Because he did nothing.
Radiant team banned.
Maybe we wouldn't have had such a
Team
close
banned.
game. You never know.
Roman just
That's
resubbed
great.
for
Maybe-
5 months.
Super-
Okay,
maybe
that
Super
last
did it
game
for the
was pretty
entertainment.
good. Can
You're
we
right.
get back to some classic
well
in-house
played,
Dotes though?
Radiant team banned.
You know what, Soup? Thanks for making that a 75-minute close one, dude. With your awful pick.
Soup was the man balancing on the edge.
He was the man on the knife, on the cliff.
Everyone's trying to blow this lad off the cliff, and Super's huffing and puffing, pushing the other
Pushing him back up.
If we had not got caught by a 4-man RP twice, also easy. Well, you were in those, Nenesk, so...
Yeah.
10
Just
seconds
kind of
remaining.
lack of awareness.
It was a
sometimes.
great
I get
game.
it though. There's a lot of shit happening in the fight.
5 seconds
You can't
remaining.
dodge everything. And Stubby did play for it.
I'm thinking Rubik might have been exciting in that game.
Speaking of,
It is actually a really good Rubik game anyway. Before the 3 other picks, just because Fissure is
Insanely good, yeah. I take 25% responsibility, says Nenesk. The TP out of bot we thought was
Radiant
interesting.
team ban.
Yeah, that did seem to be the turning point.
Radiant team
Because man, LDC really wrecked it, but also I just said wrecked him. But he did great in that fight. You just kind of bailed on that shit.
Magic
10 seconds
magic build with
remaining.
ether ags is what Miles suggests. I think the ether lens would, and the ags as well would have been
5
really
seconds.
useful
Dire team
Yeah,
Because-
Axe is really good against
against TB.
Yeah, you can
because
legit just blow him up.
if you think about it, your right click, like you had to build a rapier for your right click to be relevant, because he just has so much armor, right?
Well, I mean,
so
he didn't have any right click items. That
Yeah.
was what's confusing. He built apart from his divine rapier, he had scythe, Shiva's guard,
right,
beacon.
he built spellcaster items, but then went the right click build, which was it was weird. I like
he had a
we think
hurricane pike as well. That was
Yeah,
and a
Hurricane
hurricane
Pike,
bite. We think
10
if you'd
seconds
taken
remaining.
the spellcast talent and an ether lens, it doesn't matter when he
5
BKBs, you can
seconds
blow him
remaining.
the fuck up. Like that, it would have been big, or blow someone up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
Ignis
I
is just
think
so broken on that hero. It's so
Dire
ridiculous.
team
it's crazy.
Oh my god, this draft is fucking interesting. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yep.
So Legion's
Radiant
generally seen
team
as a good
ban.
counter to Bristleback because you force the Bristle to face the direction you want to face.
It's a hard
And-
troll game.
But then Pugna can also decrep.
Really hard troll game.
The Pugner can now save anyone, and this is really hard for Troll to play. I'm really
Like,
surprised by the
he
Troll
runs
pick,
through
even
the
before
rest of the
Pugner.
match, turns away, he gets decrept,
10
he gets
seconds
cursed,
remaining.
some lad gets healed in his face, he's being fissured.
Also,
Stun.
anybody gets fucking cursed
5
next to troll and they're
seconds
deed.
remaining.
Yeah, it's a hard Troll
Maybe.
game.
It's not super, because troll doesn't start doing a lot of damage until like maybe 3 seconds.
Dire team ban.
AM ban.
It's just interesting that both teams have drafted really quickly pick-wise.
Yeah.
So the Legion Command was picked, Bristleback was picked instantly without checking what the other hero was, they just wanted Bristle. Then Troll was insta-picked after that. Like, they didn't... I mean, I guess they maybe
Radiant
think Troll can
team
do well
ban.
here, but I really don't think he can. It's a really hard Troll game.
What are we looking for? I presume
Nicious
it's...
just resubbed
So it's
for
obviously
13 months.
the
Tango.
Radiant draft's pretty simple where heroes are going.
Yeah.
4 Earthshaker, 5 Wyvern.
Dire
Mid
team
Pugner?
pick.
Are we
I would
looking-
assume mid-Pugner.
I think so, yeah.
So they're picking the Pos one here.
They're picking the
However,
carry. I'd probably go Razor, I guess.
I have seen of these some of this fucking carry bristle shit, so they could go Io
they
bristle
could.
save, Pugna mid,
It doesn't-
Earthshaker
doesn't
Wyvern
seem
off.
like it. Or maybe, I
10
think it might be
seconds
Fenodary
remaining.
going carry, whatever he plays.
Kieran
And then-
generally does.
Okay.
5 seconds remaining.
But I do think
But
Razor's
I
on-
thought Kieran was a big Earthshaker player.
Maybe, I don't
See?
really know him that well.
I thought
I'm-
so.
I'm
I
look-
could
I'm
be
looking at
wrong.
the stats. Hang on.
I thought Kieran loved playing Earthshaker. This is game 2, nice. The first game was a 75-minute
Kieran has
classic.
played a lot of Legion. He's kind of actually spread. He's spread his lads. He's played Legion, Zeus, Void Spirit, Rubik, Quap, Pugner. Played 1 game of Pugner.
I would I would maybe play something like Drow Ranger here for Dire. I don't think it's the
We
worst
were
Drow
being
game in the
harsh
world.
on Soup. I apologise if we were being harsh on Soup there. But it's Griggering. It's Griggering. To see someone go 5, an experienced long-time viewer who's played in a lot of games, to do that, I felt, was taking advantage of the niceness of the lads in the in-houses to pick 5 Viper and build whatever the fuck you like. It feels to me like walking into someone else's party and being like, right lads, I'm going to put the music on that I want to listen to and you all have to put up with it. That's what it felt like. And personally, I would have said to him, I'm sorry, you have to leave. And kicked him. And just gone 4v5. Drow.
Yeah, I think
Mars.
Drow is a good pick. Yeah.
Radiant team.
Let's see what they go with.
I said it.
Yeah,
Assassin.
Why do people
PA
love
is-
PA?
Okay. Not the worst
Not
hero in the
PA
world.
is not good versus Legion though. You
Why do the lads
you get-
love PA in these in-houses?
think
Because
it's
it's
a
a
bit
very
of a
good stompy hero, and it's a fun hero to play. It's a very
10
fun hero to
seconds
play.
remaining.
And if you get rolling on PA, it's hard to stop
5
her.
seconds remaining.
Well, we're looking at a last pick on these. They've got 1:50 reserve time.
They're looking for a mid hero, right?
Yeah, I'd probably.
I don't know actually.
I'd think about going Lashrak, but see, I'm not expecting.
Does that struggle with Pugnaward at all?
I mean, it kind of does, but it kind of doesn't.
More!
Now select your heroes.
That's exciting.
I mean, whoever gets cursed next to Morph is fucking dead.
Fucking
isn't it?
dead.
Yeah.
But it's
Wow.
Hendo Wyvern playing at 4 AM with like 200 ping.
Oh.
He's like the lad from CK who's just inundated with all these little illnesses and severely injured. He's got the pox. He's like what's the little chicken one called? I can't remember.
What
Great.
game? What are you talking about?
In
CK. He's saying
And
Hendo's got like
Hendo's-
lag
Hendo's
and he's
got a
playing at
list.
4 AM.
In
A list of
CK?
things.
No, but in Dota he's got lag because he's playing from Korea. It's like 4 in the morning, and he's comparing it to having a lad in CK with a shit ton of all those illnesses.
Well,
and,
but
like,
no, I'm
sicknesses
saying,
and bad
what
traits.
is CK? What does that mean? A lad in
Crusader
CK?
Kings. So one of the your
Oh,
Royal Ladin's
okay,
Crusader
okay,
Kings.
yeah, yeah,
with
yeah, yeah.
Pox,
Bloody hell.
Craven.
Well, geez,
We got there.
we're
We
playing
got there.
Dota and you're talking about CK. Like, I didn't know what you were talking about.
That's fair enough, I guess.
Hendo, get out of the chat. What are you doing, dude? You're in the
It's
game.
6 AM actually. I mean, that's even more impressive.
You can't be in here, buddy.
Yeah, that's a crap.
Like, you can't even be here for the fucking draft. Eri,
Oh, that's-
Eri,
that's-
Eri,
that's-
Eri, we need firm rules that the lads have to close the stream as soon as the draft begins. Because otherwise we say, oh, I think Drow would be good here, and they fucking pick Drow. Like, that's not cool. We want an even field. We want the lads to have to draft what they draft.
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
Eri, get in there.
Get
a
in there
fucking
now.
police warrant,
Go
tear
round to
down
each of
a
their
door.
houses now, Eri. Get on your motorcycle. I no doubt you've got one, a ninja cycle of some kind. Zoom round to each of their houses, pull them up. I don't think you got to go fucking Korea to do it. And you say, "Oi, you fucking listen to me, sunshine. You know who I am. I mean, do not. You better not fucking get into PFlax Twitch chat channel. In the draft or in the game, or I'll fucking sort you out, son." And then you got to have some bloke behind you who goes, "Yeah!" Like that. All right, that's what I want you to do.
And then you go to walk away and you snap back around.
Yeah.
In
He
their
he goes, well, and you turn around, not one more fucking word, you cunt. Oh, fucking.
Capiche?
Capiche! Yeah, exactly.
Port Loeb, our other resident statman in chat, has atted me saying that Morphling has only ever been picked once. It was also picked by
30
Guthers,
seconds
and it
to
lost.
Okay,
So it
excellent.
isn't
That is
the greatest start.
unsurprising. I feel like.
That
I
is-
will say though that
Excellent.
you know all those things we're saying about how Troll's going to have a hard game because PUBG's going to decrap and save things. It does make Morph's game a bit easier. You see someone decrep, you just cast your E-Blade on top and burst them down.
Oh, they
but
want
you
to
also-
secure this room, by the way. Fenodary's here. They're going to try and
Yeah.
secure two.
Guthers also not going for the rune himself, he's gone for the block. I wonder if he's told his team that.
Uh-oh! Bleak Giant could be in danger. No. He's got
Have we
3
seen a
quill
big giant
stacks on
pos
him.
1 before?
He's got
I don't
3
think we
quill
have.
stacks on him. Amos just out of
Oh,
range.
it's out of range.
Now he's
That slow was
Oom.
good.
Now he is Oom. This is
Yeah,
a
we
problem. This is the problem, you know, with these early trades at the rune, is that if you look at Bristle now, he's had to pop a Clarity, he's had to pop a Patango, but he is out of mana for the laning stage. When you kind of want to use your Quills to secure last hits, especially on the range creep, I get it, the harassal. But there, your Clarity's cancelled, now you're back down at fucking half health almost. The rune trades are not worth it. I will always forego a rune trade. Unless I'm convinced we can get a kill. And the lane is already pushing. This Bristle is kind of key. Needs to do well in this lane. Can't give Bleak Giant too easy a time, but it's going to be very tough. Oh, Krieger might get first blood. He does. Where was Librarian? Just looking at the trees.
Who was the Lich player who would cast his ulti and then no other spells?
Oh god.
Who was that?
But had like great ultis.
Can't have been that long
Really
ago.
good ultis.
It was like like 3-4 weeks ago. Oh, who was it?
Hilariously enough, there is one entry for week 19
Nutkin.
for game 2, and the hero is Lich and the player is written as Lich as well. So I don't know whoever played it, but
So everyone's saying it was Nutkin.
I see. That does make some sense.
Right now, Finodary is fucking crushing Guthers.
Yeah, no, Kieran is pretty decent.
I mean, I guess if you think about it, the Nether Blast really is a lot of fucking damage for this morph to deal with.
It's just kind of getting clicked.
Yeah.
I love watching Pugners play when they just waddle around clicking things. It's a very fun hero.
I love Pugner. When you could get double tranks, oh, that was my dream time. Didn't lose a game. God bless you, Jenkins.
Oh, Finodary committing the cardinal sin of going for a deny over a CS and missing it. Still though, crushing his lane. 3 times the CS and 4 denies on top.
Still getting adjusted to lane Dota. It's like I'm watching.
Oh my god, he's just lost so much health.
I've adjusted by I'm only watching one lane. I actually don't have the energy to like look at
Kieran could be in trouble here.
Kieran is dead.
Guthers,
Oh,
no!
Guthers!
Switch, dude.
He switches to strength there, he's away with it. He wins that fight.
Radiant's middle tower
That's
is under
unfortunate.
attack.
Well, it's not unfortunate.
No, that's not
It's just
unfortunate.
It's just
That was not an unfortunate call. That's just
You know
very
me,
bad.
I call things unfortunate when they're definitely loosey.
True.
There's a kill for
Librarian
bot.
has also had an unfortunate case.
I don't want people doing this shit where they shit talking all chat. Don't do that. That's not cool. The lads are trying to play. Give them a break. Oh my goodness.
Very low.
I think it's Skadoosh here and he gets him, no? Oh, he's
doesn't-
Sal.
He does not have it leveled.
What's... Oh, that's Adaptive Strike. Yeah, of course. Waveform.
Yeah.
I don't play Morph, so it's all just water to me. It's all just water.
He's also refusing to click creep. He would rather just.
He's also
zap
he's
opponent.
just not getting CS
He's 6-2.
versus 18 and 6.
Yeah.
So still 3 times the CS and down a death. So yeah,
He's
this is
82
a disaster.
attack damage, so there's not really a huge excuse. Did get that one though.
He got
The
one.
rangy. He got the
That
rangy.
was
Yeah,
as we
I
say in
give
this
him
business,
credit.
unfortunate.
Give him a little bit of credit. He's done great. He's done.
Yeah, but I'm gonna stop watching mid lane actually. I feel bad just focusing all this attention.
I also feel
Let's
bad
go.
watching bot. I'm gonna watch top. It's
Yeah, I've actually gone to top as well. This is
Alright,
quite
you're going
interesting,
top. I'm going to cover the other lanes. Let me know if anything interesting happens up there.
I don't think anything interesting will happen off here. There's no kill potential really. Not early on.
They didn't really pull much, the lads, do they? I feel like when we play, the number one thing that's happening is we're fighting over pulls. Like, that's pretty much all I'm doing is trying to get the pulls. Runes as well as another big thing.
Alright, Krieger. I hate to be saying this again, but playing against the Bristle, fire stick. I'm sure you know. I'm sure this is just a mistake, but just have a quick look in the lane. Don't just go for the taunt build.
Guthers, mate, use yourself, bud. Oh my god, here comes Earthshaker. He could kill him with a Fisher. He's on 100 health.
Fine. Man, I don't know. You made me start watching the mid lane. I'm starting. Hello, top lane, where nothing gets done.
It's a very chill experience top lane, actually. I've greatly enjoyed my time up here.
That's a
Why
pun.
does so little in lane?
Who does?
Clicks allowed a little bit, and then that's
Who,
when he's
Hendo? Did you
done
say, or?
40 seconds. No, just Wyvern in general.
Oh,
Like when you get like level 3 spent of last, okay. But
just always shoving though, isn't it?
Yeah. That's what you get pulls for, though. You shove it out and then immediately
Yeah.
pull. You get shit tons of XP. But obviously, prefers to just chill.
you're
on
gonna
the
get
tower.
Guthers here.
Guthers very low.
He should be fine at this point. No, he's cute. It'd be hard to kill.
Radiant's middle
Kieran is
tower
chasing his
under
ass.
attack.
Not impossible.
Oh, there's a TP
Also
coming
TP.
in.
That's pretty important.
That really didn't do much. He's got the fucking infused raindrops. These are some Flax level last hit misses as well. Amos is
gear down for
level
last
5. PA is having a pretty decent time of it.
Yeah, she's doing okay. Well, not okay, but pretty well.
35 and 8.
Yeah, for the Deso
Troll on
first.
27, so she's ahead.
Going for the. She's got treads and phase.
Phase
speed up,
boost.
I presume.
Yeah, I was about to mention it.
So, Bleak Giant, just get the lasties, mate. You're not going to harass the Bristle. He doesn't really care.
I do empathise with his outlook though. I sometimes just hit a bristle. It's like, you know, you're hitting a punching bag, you know.
Right.
Just let it out a little bit of frustration. He doesn't take any
Radiant's
damage, but
middle
it makes you
tower
feel a bit
has
better.
fallen.
It's like a choo-choo.
Oh, they've lost mid tower already. Fucking Christ.
I mean,
This
that's
mid lane's
Pugner's
so
shit,
bad.
but this was really bad.
I mean,
Now
more-
Guthers can farm though. Oh well. I
Yeah.
mean, he
This lane
he
would've
can
been
hit.
so
He can
different.
kind of
Just
hit
talk-
creeps.
Just
Yeah, if he
toggle
told
them.
when I got that first blood, it's such a different story.
Uh oh. The rotations begin.
Much appreciated.
Yep, this is looking tough. But if there's one man who can bring it back, I believe in Big Giant. And Hamad is honestly doing a great job. I was fucking talking him, but looks like he's doing pretty well.
It's doing better from his
Dire's
offlane than
middle
Bristle
tower
is
is
by
under
a
attack.
small margin, I'd say.
Guthers has 3 Wraith bands. Is that normal?
On Morphling, sort of.
I don't know.
It's a hero that benefits from stats a lot, but
I just go get an early morbid master and we can hit jungle creeps.
I also think in a lane that you're not winning, you just get an early Morbid Mask and hit creeps.
He's coming top PA. Can they get him here?
They killed Trollbot.
Hamad
Krieger
has 0
hiding
mana,
in the
so they
trees.
have no duel.
Radiant's
Dude,
bottom
this
tower
is so
under
bad.
attack.
Get him, lads.
It
believe
doesn't even
he
have like a high
spotted
level
you.
Q to go in. Just hit. You use your TT to hit creeps, mate. Don't do this. There we go. Good lad.
Oh, I don't want to watch Guthers anymore.
Radiant's bottom
Yeah, it's
tower
really-
is
He's
under
making me
attack.
despair. He's getting back. No. See you later, Guthers. Also, how being no mana is not really
Radiant's
helpful.
bottom tower has
Yeah,
fallen.
and not being
Oh.
level 6 yet.
Get Soul Ring on Legion from now on. Every game you play Legion, I want to see you buy Soul Ring. Your strength.
It's also
here
interesting he
strength
always uses his Q, despite the fact it's level 1.
is level 1. Yeah, it's true.
He's really determined that it's going to do something, but it just does no damage.
Uh-oh. A duel is coming? Nope. I'm giving it the runaway.
No, I think they're just chilling out.
Yeah, the no mana on Hamad is
Dire's
an
middle
ish.
tower is under attack.
Krieger has gone Tranks. I fundamentally disagree with this build on Lich. Old Lich, yes, but I think new Lich, you want mana boots into Ether Lens for the suck, for the blast. I don't
Dire's
like
middle
Tranks on
tower
Lich,
is under
honestly.
attack.
Because you're so squishy anyway. Like if you're getting gone on, like if you get, I just don't get it. You're already fairly quick. Lich is not a slow hero, and you get the Tranks. what is it doing for you? I'm just not
This
sure.
should do nicely.
Because
I'm
you
back
have,
to watching Guthers. Why am I doing this?
if
This
you
is
look at
so
Lich's mana
sad.
pool, his mana pool, it used to be that you got them because you could always sacrifice shit, right? Curse him! Yeah.
They could
Here
be
comes
in trouble
Hammered.
here. They've got everyone coming in. Hammered, no mana man is in.
How does that not bounce?
Yes, man.
It's a win for
Gonna
Hammered.
win.
Kieran chilling! Get Kieran! He's fucking off! Get him!
I think he has
ETC.
disconnected.
That's when you pounce, lads. Come on.
Yeah, Ted knows the desperation.
It's so
No,
easy
let's-
to
this-
spot. This is when he spilled a cup of tea on his keyboard. This is when you jump! You boys are losing. Every advantage that you can gain, you must gain. That's dose. That's like if a player is running through a goal and does their hamstring. You don't stop and give him a goal. You go, ah, and you take a ball from him and run up the other end.
You really sounded like you were like a coach in the locker room for a minute there. Just stuffing your face full of.
Oh. Oh, man. Oh, my.
They're not letting him leave.
Is under attack.
He's
He's just walking away, though.
He's a quick lad. All the slows, chase him.
Yeah!
Oh, why would you turn back? No.
Well done, lads. Well
A good
played.
kill steal by knocking, though.
So let me get this straight. You idiots in chat who think that you should just let them go there. If you were playing Dota, you would be like, hold on, lads. That's not fair. Let him go. You would be eaten alive in Pub Dota. Eaten alive!
I don't know, if I felt like these lads were good, like obviously not, I'm not saying these lads aren't good lads. However, if I felt like there was a reason why I shouldn't, of course, I'd like. But the normal is to take every opportunity you get.
I would say if you were in a tournament and the guy said he'd say pause, his team would pause instantly. There wouldn't be the 10 seconds of him standing stock still doing nothing, going, something's wrong, I'm not moving, or... And he'd be like, do you want to pause? Yeah. But that's what I feel the conversation was. But the higher level
Can I
games,
just say
they just say, pause, 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 and they hit pause. That's it.
No, don't watch him. Just leave him be. let him rest.
I want to watch the Goose Man.
Did he get two of his small camp creeps stolen by Fissure?
No,
But nobody had his-
he didn't.
Alright. Man, Bristol's kind of underbombed.
Amos. I mean, that's Amos, isn't it? He's not good.
But he's only... Morphling only has like below him now. Morphling below
Oh, it's going to be a situation. Oh, big fight up.
Oh, nice
Oh,
lit
this
shot.
lit shot.
Oh, yes!
That's beautiful.
That's a dead
They're gonna pay for it, but so be it.
Amos,
Oh, they
chill
kill
out.
Amos here.
Oh, what a duel.
Easy, boys. Easy.
Hammond has almost got blink. Not Hammond, Librarian's almost got blink.
Go, Guthers, go.
Hammond also almost has blink. Okay, I was saved
Yes, Guthers.
by fortune.
Go hit creeps, Guthers.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Fuck that.
Yeah, let's go.
Dire's structures are
Leave. Go
fortified.
hit creeps.
Also,
Guthers, the creeps. This isn't making money.
This is fine.
I
This
would
lane
just
creeps
run.
are
Here we go.
worthwhile.
Scanning.
Go hit
But that was
creeps.
fine. That was good carry.
I'm
play.
too
Now you
greedy
go
to
hit
do
creeps.
that. I just want to go hit creeps. Get this and go hit creeps. You hit creeps even more. There you go.
Yes. Good creep hitting.
watch him go.
Oh no, he's trying to help the team.
Now he's like,
Fool.
I help team. Me come fight. Help team. Me have no mana. No, Goofus.
And now he's yeah.
Oh, what's he doing?
No.
Oh, got fucking idea.
Look at this.
We-
Hammered
have
is
you-
like, let's go. Hit creep. I have DD rune for 10 seconds.
As much as we're laughing at Guthers, Pugner's farm, where has it gone?
I just died, didn't he? He's been
ganked
fighting.
too much.
Poor Guthers, all his farm's getting tookened. Ancient's gone. DD
Just
rune.
missed the...
DD rune not put to use. Hammered again, stealing farm. Me need farm. Me morph.
He's fine. He's fine. He should just play bot though and push it out and then go back and farm jungle every
Just
time.
farm,
That's all he should
Goose.
do.
Yeah, that is a 14-minute blink on Shaker. That's pretty impressive. But he did eschew mana boots.
Yeah,
And he
that is the play though most of the time.
himself from
on
the
possible.
game for 14 minutes.
All right, Krieger's dead.
Oh my god, run Krieger, get in the job! Why are they just leaving him?
Because they're scared of the Lich Hold.
Oh my god!
Kieran's dead.
Oh, Kieran might be dead. He's not dead.
Oh.
Well, Lich just throws one spell and they dump. Cowards.
In, missed as a spell.
Right, that is
I have
100%.
no idea what happened there.
100% worth.
Somehow the Pugner got
Uh-oh.
cancelled. Giant's dead.
That's a nice from Legion there.
Is under attack.
Duel is down as well. What is happening?
I do not know.
Who'd they duel? Was
I
it-
don't know. It was a while ago,
Okay.
right?
No, I don't think so. I think that was because Trollo's
Well,
down as well.
it's a
They just
it's a
used it.
50-second cooldown, and it was 20 seconds when
Oh, it
you
must have
when
been
you
fine,
said.
okay.
So he
What
must
are they
have
using
used
Trollo
someone.
for then? I have no idea what's
We're on
happening.
PA
in
at the
this game.
same time.
Yeah.
And our PA's gone on.
Solo
It is
solo
alone.
ganking Hellboy.
Dire's bottom tower.
He is
under attack.
getting very unfortunate. He's not
Krieger.
wrecking
Oh
anyone
my
right
God,
now.
Krieger's not moving. Oh, dead!
Krieger,
He
you
knew he
maniac!
was making it.
Oh, that was not needed.
Oh, you want to help him?
And they're
Here you
sniping a
go.
kill.
Yes, it's like taunting.
Skadoosh Goose, yes. Daggered. Yeah, that's right. 2
That
health.
kid is risking his life to throw a 10 damage dagger.
I know. The
multiple
lads do
times.
this.
Anything else but a fucking dagger. Please get
You
another
played with
spell.
these lads,
Tower
Plague.
is under attack.
The entire enemy team will be here, and a Shadow Shame will walk down here, super close, zap the creep wave, get jumped and die, and goes, oh, I was just trying to zap the wave. They do it all the time, the boys.
Oh my
Oh, they're going in.
god, how
Yeah.
much is got him?
He doesn't have the damage to fight this Legion yet.
No, not yet.
Also, like, one-shot this Legion yet. If
Alright,
Wino's in
get
chat...
Last nutkin.
Wino's in
Go get it,
chat.
buddy. Nope.
No, I was saying, if Wino is in chat, his Night Stalker still gives me nightmares. Yeah, Hellboy is maxing damage.
Oh, that Echo might catch one, but that's a lot of damage. They do blow up the Earthshaker. There's a nice Lich Hold doing the
Why have
bounces.
you definitely got dagger nutkin?
Oh
Please
my
get
good
nutkin.
god, Hellboy's in trouble too. They can get them both here. Hellboy might try and live. Can they catch? What's their catch? Guthers. Oh, they've lost
He's
sight of
outie.
it.
I legit think the only spell that is worse in the game at the moment is Quills. And I'm not even sure
Radiant's
Quills
middle
worse.
tower
I think
is
It's
under
hilarious
attack.
because it's also level, like, 2 dagger.
I cannot fathom why you think that not needing any other spell is good. Has he just forgotten he can steal spells?
Don't
What's
know.
happened?
Wyvern ult, very good.
Any spell is better than dagger.
Fisher, very good. Maybe he's got some last hits with it, so... Oh, there you
Yeah, and
go.
Ares points out that Hellboy's maxing dagger before maxing blood before dagger.
Oh, gosh,
I
yeah.
don't massively mind that. It probably saves his life just then. But they need to stop fighting. Because if he's going a farming build, they shouldn't force these things. Like, it's fine to go a farming build, you just need to actually farm.
He's
try
not
and-
going to farming build though, is he?
They're gonna probably get
Yeah, no, but like, skill build wise. Skill build is part of your build. If he's got a farming build, they're killing him. Like, if you max out Blur, Phantom Strike even, you're doing it to farm. Same with Blur.
Really?
It's just you have a really low. Yeah.
Radiant's top tower
Because
is
if
under
you want to fight, you
attack.
max dagger and you get damage. But
Good news, play.
if you max Blur, you get the really low, the lower cooldown.
Oh,
and
because
you
he's
just go
taken...
around the map.
Okay.
Radiant's top tower
I've got some good
has
news for you,
fallen.
like,
What's up?
Dire's structures
dagger has run
are
out on
fortified.
Rubik, so now he has to get a new spell.
Yes, finally.
Waiting on that dagger.
He just has no other spell there.
Waiting on that
Dire
dagger.
are
Top thing
scanning.
to do, I feel like.
He's also doing the flax play of instead of turning mana boots
is under
into ether
attack.
lens, he's thinking I hate running out of mana, so I'm gonna fucking go
Radiant's top
mana
tower
boots
is
and
under
ether
attack.
lens. Oh, they've come around the back. They are in big trouble here.
I mean, to be fair, props to not complaining.
Dire's bottom
They're in
tower
big trouble
Yeah,
here.
it's
They're gonna
ultras.
Bleak Giant is in
Radiant's
very
top
grave
tower is under
danger.
attack.
No, they're gonna kill his courier
No,
instead
no,
and
no.
give the game
They
away.
shouldn't. They hit it. All right.
Yes, Hendo.
Now they know. Foolish.
Hendo.
Did he miss?
Courier gets away. No, he didn't do enough damage.
Oh, it's
Courier
on
gets
16
away.
health.
They somehow scuttled their way out of that
I don't know
situation.
how they lived there. That's nuts. I think it's because if you look at the Dire team and indeed the Radiant team, neither of them has a jump hero unless it's Legion with Blink. Jumping as solo hero that she knows is alone. But you can't, as Legion, just jump into a fight. Like, it's not like Sand King where you can see a lad, stun in, you sandstorm, maybe it buys enough time for your team to catch up. Legion blinking in and dueling can be a disaster. Equally for Earthshaker,
yeah.
you don't want to blink in unless you get a good Echo Slam, so their initiation is for shit, both of these teams.
Once he gets Blade Mail though, he can just go in and
He
say,
can.
take
and
me
just
all on,
soak,
and
yeah.
they will have to flee.
Well,
I think
20-minute
because
game,
Sand King
20-minute
is-
duel damage, so if we get another 75-minute game, it's going to be a 75-minute duel damage.
Yeah, SK is really fun because of that though.
Radiant's
Like you can
bottom
stun
tower
and then walk
is under
away.
attack.
You don't need to cast any other spells. You don't need to care anything. Your
Right.
ulti is nice later on in the fight. You don't want to ulti straight away.
Right.
You just stun and you
Radiant's
scuttle
bottom
away
tower
with your little
is under attack.
pincer legs.
That's why I love spider legs on him, because it gives him A, twice as many legs, and B, you can do stun, 4-star scuffle, and then come back in for round 2. Hendo almost dying to tower. Oh my god, Hendo's almost
It's
dead.
going to be close between the guys.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Ah, he's
attack.
got it.
Big man. I know it's close.
This
He's
is
got it.
quite close.
Radiant's bottom
He's got it.
Another good. So.
Dire's middle
think he would have
tower
had
is
it
under
without
attack.
He had it. I believe.
He was taking a lot of damage.
Oh,
It's true.
they lost their Lich. They're going to lose Hammered too.
They're going to lose Hammered as well. That's an okay trade. You accept that. Don't lose anything before though.
Oh, they've lost everyone. But
Oh, you say that? Oh, the curse just stay out of range. That's beautiful. Nice Fisher. Okay.
The unfortunate thing with Troll, you turn on your ult and you're just there.
That's it, yeah. You're out of control. That's it. Well, I feel like that was good from Radiant to go get Roche while they're getting the tier 2 bot. Nice. You don't want to fight him? Go get the tier 2.
Reason everyone's just playing super aggressive. Like what are Lich and Legion doing?
Radiant's
I
middle
don't
tower
know.
is under attack.
I didn't
Also,
see
why
Dire's
do you
top
walk
tower
back
has fallen.
that route rather than the up route? You know, take the route closest to where they can jump.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Oh,
Oh, Jill.
Legion shield something.
It is questionable as fuck. You can't solo kill till you have Blade Mail, right? I'm not wrong in
Oh
that.
no, Hammered is fine. Steal a spell, Nutkin, please.
He
Refuse.
really isn't stealing spells, is he?
He refuse. He's waiting on the big one.
Yeah,
It's
he's waiting for
Echo
the-
or nothing.
I gotta see if it goes. I mean, Echo isn't pretty good on.
Yeah, you don't have the talents to go with it. The fucking aftershock levels mean it really doesn't do much. But Fisher, look at that. 260 damage, 1.75 second stun, lasts 8 seconds, and as Rubik, there's no cast point. It's like BAM! Fisher.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
He's gonna just see it. He's got that glint in his eyes.
He's gonna go, yeah, I want that dagger.
Can
want
I
that dagger.
go back to my standard talking point, which is neutral items? I don't know why Guthers and Troll aren't swapping items.
Radiant's top
Why are you
tower
not giving
has
your
fallen.
carry that does massive magical damage the item that increases magical damage? And giving your massive right-click hero the item which increases right-click damage? I do not understand this.
Yeah, that's a weird one.
And why are you giving a hero that is melee half the time?
And why has no one else picked
attack
up
range?
either Net or fucking People's Gift, both of which I really like?
Net,
Like,
I
if
think
I'm
that
Lich,
they
I'm taking
understand
fucking
they will-
People's Gift.
Dire's middle tower
Yeah.
is under attack.
I love people
he's-
like knowing.
You got
What do you
goo, level 1 goo.
Yes!
You're joking. You're not joking, holy fuck. I do love that people are honest that they know they're never going to use that. Like when has it, he's just like, I'm never casting this.
I never use it either.
Even
to
though
be
it's the
absolutely
best
fair.
item in the game.
I don't know why. Everything else, no problem. But net, I just can't get my head into it.
What was
Hellboy accidental BKB.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. That is unfortunate. that is unfortunate. They do need to stop Kieran doing this though. They can't really afford to lose tier 3 in racks.
Well, they've got no way to jump them, like at all. Rubik has gone Ether Lens.
Why don't they just...
Like, what they need to be able to do is force stuff him up here and blow him the fuck up. Something.
I think they could just duel him.
I think duel. He's very squish. He
Yeah,
does not
he
have
is.
many items.
The only problem is you're obviously gonna. They're worried about the Wyvern just ulting.
I think Hender would there will at least be a 2-second delay, at the very.
And you can have the bonus physical damage from your level 1 goo being applied from your Rubik.
Yep.
You know.
Cause Wyvern is such a winny hero.
Well, they need to do something. They can't just continue to do fucking nothing.
It
Oh
appears
no,
that-
we've got to go out from Nutkin.
Here we go. Now they run into all 5 of them. The Echo catches 1, maybe 2. Librarian is in trouble. Bleak Giant also in trouble. Gets his ult off. He's going on the wrong guy again.
Greek Giant is just hitting into a bristle again.
He's dead.
And this game is pretty done.
Guthers.
Pretty dumb.
I don't know.
Goosh is
I don't
away.
know how a troll wins this game unless he just
Dyer's
stomps his
bottom
lane.
tower is under attack.
So you know how we were talking that entire time about how it's Legion that needs to jump something? We didn't explicitly say that, but it was implied. In fact, the only thing we were talking about was Legion jumping
Radiant's
anything.
top tower
Right.
is
What
under
we
attack.
were
Not
talking about
Bristle.
is a Lich. Lich walking forwards really slowly, trying to get a suck off, I guess? I don't know. That was bad.
I would also say the problem with the troll and the bristle is anytime the troll is near you and you ult, there's a danger you're just going to end up going on the troll, and then you're not going to achieve anything. Oh, hello. There you go. Oh my god.
Do this to you, guys.
They get him.
Get this
Duel
duel
anybody.
lad.
Duel anybody. Anybody. There you go. Get him. Go.
Duel lad. Glimmer.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
He
Nice.
lived there. I think he could have actually lived with if he glimmered straight away.
Ain't nice.
Oh boy, looking for a kill. He's found Hammered. He's now also found Rubik.
Give here. Nice save.
Nutkin, yes. He did
This
it.
is beautiful kiting.
Oh, what a play from
Nice from
Hellboy.
Hellboy.
Using the vision.
Get him
We got
blocked.
Jewel in 7. Blur is up. Nutkin's revealed him.
Lift.
Heal again, heal again!
Why do you lift him?
Oh my god.
Who's he had lift, dude?
Blink.
He doesn't have blame health. He doesn't have it anymore.
Oh my god. Oh no, the lifesteal.
Okay, GG.
I do not know how Hellboy's rolling with that.
Because Nutkin, he literally jumped Nutkin, who had all his spells up, and Nutkin's first response was to run away. I've been saying it for 6 years. The goon's first response in a fight is to run away. It's like the French army. Please, lads.
We must run away.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
Welcome to day 1 of initiation in this army de français.
Radiant's
The
top
first
barracks
lesson is
has
very
fallen.
simple. If the enemy shows themselves, you gun, run away, sir. Exactly, you run away. That is exactly what we do. We see the enemy, we run away. It has worked so far for 100 years. Completely unfair, but I enjoy the stereotype.
Just say a quick thank you to these teams for getting us back up on schedule.
Yeah, exactly. Bingo, bango, bosh. On to game 3.
I don't know. I feel like there's still.
There is still actually.
I'm literally massaging my forehead at the moment.
This is more of the goon in houses that we expected. Game 1 had some competent moments. This is more classic goonery from one team.
I mean, this is Hellboy versus the world, right?
I don't know. I think
Kieran's alright. Kieran's not bad.
okay.
I just think arm-wise.
Could be a
Oh
big
my
side.
god! Oh my god, dude! When they were all in front of you, that was the time! Surely!
Curse is just on troll by himself. Man,
Disarmed. Heal.
man, he really needs BKB. Holy shit.
This is what I was saying last game though. It's what PA forces you to do, right? You have to decide whether you're building tanky or whether you're building an MKB. And he's made the wrong decision to build S and Y first rather than just going MKB, BKB.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
But it's an awkward thing that PA does for you.
Yeah. I think the thing is, like, for you guys, like, it's very simple as carry players, and you guys both play carry, is
Radiant's middle tower
to make that
is under
decision.
attack.
But if you don't play carry that often, and I'll be honest with you, I don't think most of these guys do. They're mainly, when they play, they're probably all fucking trying to play support. I've certainly, when I play them, they were like, oh, I only play 5 or 4. And then they're suddenly playing carry. The thing that PA does, like Plague says, and more or less the only real thing that she does is either blow up supports or force you to get MKB. But once you do, she's not that scary. Like, she's not one of these ultra late game, because you can itemize against her. You get things like Ghost Scepters and MKBs, and all of a sudden she is way less scary compared to, say, a Terrorblade or something like that. I mean, Terrorblade in the previous game, once he got big enough, please someone pick up the fucking cheese. Thank you. Even if you don't have it in your inventory. If you think about Terrorblade in that last game, Terrorblade just gets to a point where I don't think anyone can fight it. And yeah, get a halberd, all of a sudden she does nothing. There are a few heroes like that. But she is essentially a hero that can be itemized against, and I think that's one of her problems.
Guthers really didn't build
Guthers is dead.
Game.
Also, he has a Ghost Scepter, but he'd rather have a Wraith Band in his backpack, in his inventory, and the Ghost Scepter in the backpack.
It's a really interesting thing for me. There we go, swapped it in. I think it's Courage delivered or something. It gives more attributes than Wraithband does.
Yeah, it's 5 more attributes.
5 more attributes.
It's really good. And against PA, it's gonna fuck her. Oh, hello.
It's a kill. Kill's a kill. Hammered?
Is it though?
It's not a kill.
Please, Manta.
He's saving it, mate.
How is that not a kill?
He has
I don't know.
Aeon Disc, and I believe he purged the Runic Lift off with the Aeon Disc, so he could then just walk away. And Lich did not cast Suck, I'm sure of that as well.
The burst.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
The lads cling on to items and spells as if they had to pay real money to use those things. Like, that is a consistent thing. It's like, why didn't you cast your spell? Well, I just, you know, it's like, it's a fear. This is not good. Echo does nothing. Beautiful from Librarian. Lich Shoal actually doing work.
Doing something now.
Bleak Giant dying to Blade Mail.
Oh my god.
Hellboy with a big crit. Hello.
Henry does die.
Woo!
Please, doing Guthers, you're dead, mate.
Why are these gadooshing away? Oh, thank God.
If I cannot outfight them,
I
will outsmart them.
I think for all for all the troubles Guthers has been through this game, I don't know why he built a Manta style.
Yeah, he barely uses it.
Has fallen.
Well, it's also that you're not using it to save yourself.
True.
If he had an E-blade, maybe there's a chance of but I don't know. Or something like
Radiant's
that.
middle
I
barracks
think he's
are
just.
under attack.
I don't know. It's not a good Manta game. That's all it is really.
You're right. There's actually nothing. It really. I guess it helps against if you
All
have
it does
correct,
is
right?
make more units for the stack.
Yeah. There's really nothing you're purging, so there's no real reason
Yeah,
to
you're
build
true.
it.
I mean, he purges the dagger slow, and
Duel on Wyvern. They're gonna
that's
get the
nice.
kill,
That's nice.
and they get more.
Oh my
Hellboy's
god.
going in.
Pop Satanic. Stun.
BKB up.
Satanic's
Everyone
down
now
now.
dead. I think he sucked a creep there.
No, he
Oh,
sucked
he
it. He
sucked
sucked the bristle back, but the Morphling popped his Ghost Scepter like, immediately, so he was just standing there in the fight. Does a PA have Basher? No. So what's he worried about? Like. They've successfully taken all their towers and buildings just with this. Oh, Guthers.
A big skadoosh.
Skadath.
Manta not.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, that's just.
I think perhaps.
I would be so sad.
I think perhaps the teams were slightly unbalanced with Kieran and Hellboy on the same team, but
Nah, this was just.
It was a kind of drama.
I think it was kind of a stomp. I mean, you got Amos, for Christ's sake, on a core hero. It's a GG. First class stamps with the win. Congratulations to them. Well played.
MVP.
Hellboy didn't die.
Probably Hellboy.
Yeah, dude went 12-0-13. His itemization was good. His farm was good. I mean, what else can you say? He crushed it.
Yep. Played Hellboy. A little bit less complicated than last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Kieran, I think, did well mid, but I think part of that was that Guthers did fucking horribly on Morph. Like, really did nothing. Nutkin, Rubik is terrible. I do think that Librarian Earthshaker was terrible. It was a nice curse or two from Hendo, but overall, I think basically the weighting of skill was towards Hellboy and Kieran in this particular match. Oh.
I see a Varric core getting ready. You can see him tying his laces, getting ready to be picked. He's warming up.
Flax needs to click mute co-broadcast and they won't go out on stream. Why would I want to mute the guys I'm on Discord with? What are you talking about?
It's not that. It's they don't want people to see the other people in the broadcast channel picking items and things like that.
I don't know why they
Teresa
do
just
it.
resubbed for 13 months.
That's
The
'cause,
perfect way to celebrate my
they're talking
8th
to each
wedding
other and
day.
pinging things, I guess.
Wife is asleep and I can watch Flaxes in houses.
Awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying it. 8th wedding day. It's Dolmisa's 8th anniversary and his wife's gone to bed and he's watching me stream Dotes. Oh, Joe DiMaggio.
Joanna.
Yeah, Joanna famously.
Joanna.
And George? No, that's not right. Hang on a minute. Yeah.
I don't think George is playing.
Oh, Alfredo the anal torpedo.
Oh.
Rebel 94,
Oh.
Megiddo. These are some.
Oh my god.
These are some new.
See,
new
this is
stars
what I'm
making
talking
it-
about. I'm talking about your nices, your anal
And
torpedoes, your
Yes.
rebels,
Getting
who actually did
shaken.
alright, but your storming eagles.
And so all these guys haven't played yet. Damn.
Oh my God.
Xerax says just resubbed for 12 months.
I mean, they
Thank
run
you,
4
happy
a night.
anniversary.
We just only cast 3.
Well, generally,
So there's
it
7.
gets to 11 o'clock and we fucking exhausted.
Yeah,
So-
it is. I mean,
And
I'm
Daniel
not saying
Ryan-
we should cast 4. It would break us all, but
Yeah.
they are definitely popular.
And NC Phoenix is a lot of lands.
Lot of lads up for grabs. And Kyle Butters. Get him in.
This is going to be something
There's so
else.
many people I want to see play here for only one game.
So I would like to see Varacor. I would like to see Anal Torpedo.
Kyle Butters.
I'd like to see
Daniel
Nice. And I would like to see
obviously Nice. Storming Eagle.
Sesethwa on Team Orange. Then I would like to see
Daniel the
Storming
Wise.
Eagle, Daniel the Wise,
Probably
Shallot,
Rebel 94.
and I don't know who Zaraxis and Megiddo are, but either of them.
Megiddo
Megiddo
got MVP.
played the Tide Hunter and won MVP.
They were
Oh.
quite good.
Well, they're not them. I want to see proper goon dotes, please.
I've seen Vi talking a lot in
Wait, didn't
in the
Dovaren already
Discord.
play tonight?
No, he hasn't
Oh, he
played.
played with me. Ugh.
I've seen Vi
Um,
talking a lot in the Discord about how bad they are, so it'd be interesting to see if they do
But
get drafted.
Vi
Vi.
Vi is terrible. Played with them today. Or
Yeah,
yesterday.
92 games, ain't it, bro?
They're one of the people asking Munt for replay analysis.
Yeah, I know, Month's
Desperation.
developing bank.
Munt is
Is he getting
he's got
paid
his
for
little
that?
niche. Oh, no, I hope
no.
not.
I'm just a figure of speech.
Okay. Because people pay for that. Normally
yeah,
not
but
from
I mean,
Munt.
maybe not from Month.
Probably not for the quality Munt provides.
Oh, well, you just googled it.
I will say this. I mean, it is like getting driving lessons from someone who can drive. I mean, if we're comparing Munt and driving, Munt's clearly not a bad driver. So lessons from them wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
Well,
Like,
I mean,
you don't always have to go to the pro
but
level.
would Munt be qualified to teach driving? I mean, I suppose he would be.
I mean, I think I've been driving for 24 years. I think I could teach someone to drive fairly well. Not to pass the test, but I could certainly teach them how to fucking drive. I'm sure Monk could as well. Now, I mean, I feel like most people looking for coaching from the pros are like going to Lewis Hamilton to learn how to drive. It's like, well, yeah, he's a really good driver. Most of the stuff he tells you is going to go right over your head. Munt's played with these boys. You know what I mean? Lewis Hamilton ain't in day-to-day traffic. Munt is. He understands. He knows how people drive at this level. The Bob says the thing is, Munt teaches people cunted things.
I haven't actually been seeing really what he's been teaching. I'll have to watch his stream sometime.
Right, if you just
See
fucking...
if there's a chance for me to muscle in on his market. Alright. It's all well and good until you play with the lad Munt talk when he's going Maelstrom Axe.
It's legit, mate. I think the thing is that Munt mistakes the fact that he's actually pretty good at dotes. And he is. Like, when Munt is playing as well as he can, we've won some games because of Munt plays. Like, he is capable of being very good. But if you're playing in the kind of game, like if you're playing with someone like me, who's fairly low ranked, and winning with Maelstrom Axe, I don't think that's a good measure. Like, if he built a stack with, let's say the stack was Ashwin, Plague, Munt, Cine, and say Shane, right? Or, you know, five pretty high ranked players. They're all like high ancient, high divine, stuff like that. And you could do it with Maelstrom Axe in that. Then I'd be impressed. But when you do these builds in a game with like me and Hillman in, and Chalky and people like that and win, it doesn't really prove anything, does it?
I think maybe one of Munt's most secretly impressive heroes is Lion. He always seems to actually kind of solo carry games sometimes on Lion.
He just so many kills. Like, it's amazing. It's like when he plays Pudge and he's on form and he's landing every hook. It's the same deal. Like, I feel like Munt is like a super moody, can he be bothered player. And if he can be bothered, and he just wants to fucking slay, and we've got the team to support that, we fucking run over people. And his line will have like 20 fucking finger stacks. It's like, this is ridiculous. I think you need to motivate him. That's why Pudge and Lion work on Munt, because every time you get a kill on Pudge or on Lion, you get a little bonus. Oh, look at the lineups. We've got Joe, Notch, Zell, Rebel, and Varak against Dovaren, Anal Torpedo, Scrub Daddy. Who's Scrub Daddy again? That's Jake.
Not a name I recognise.
That's Jakus. Mateus and Nice.
Oh, it is Jakus, isn't
it? It is Jakus.
Oh, this is the bottom of the barrel.
It is. but I heard his babby today on stream, who watches the PFlax Twitch channel quite often. And the baby was adorable. Although I did say as soon as the baby is able to understand swear words, I'm going to ban him. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a hell of a game. This is honestly, this is peak Inhouse right here. These are 2 stacks. Like Varicor, lovely lad. Absolutely fucking abysmal at Dota. Like, you assume they must be playing either without a keyboard or without a mouse. One of the two. And Nice, of course, the classic, doesn't know how to share tangos, that kind of level of Dotes. So we're in for one heck of a game. People are saying either Dovaren or Mateus are too good. That's the level we're talking about.
I mean, Varicor put in one of the most cursed performances on Earthshaker we have ever seen in last week's in-house.
What did he do? I can't remember.
He just didn't hit any slam at all the entire game. And we were cheering for him.
Yeah, but I've played with them a few times since then in the Goon Morning games. Oh my god. Lovely lad, but just no experience in the game at all. I mean, I keep coming back to it. Pugner off lane, up against the Skywrath.
10 seconds
Didn't
remaining.
take Nether Ward until level 10.
5 seconds remaining.
Ah, the 60 slam. Yes, of course.
Radiant team ban. Dire team ban.
Simple Man versus the Orange Bit and JaffaCakes.
Well, we've also Rebel94 also last week alongside Sarah putting in one of the better performances.
Yeah, hell of a shift
on Wind Ranger.
10 seconds remaining.
So far, we've seen her play Sniper and Wind Ranger, and
5 seconds.
Sniper
remaining.
she got ruined by the Nest Medusa, but she actually did well in her lane. She just got ganked a lot, and the Wind Ranger was pretty fucking stellar. So we'll see. See if the high standard of play
you
will
fucking love
be
Wind
maintained.
Ranger, you little simp, don't you?
I do love Wind Ranger. I can't help it. The hero is too fun.
Hello team, I'm back.
Alright.
Hello.
So, of the hero, when I first started playing Dota, 2012, so 8 years ago, which 4 heroes do you think I played the most at that time?
I think Lich.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, he was my most played by far.
And then maybe a Witch Doctor?
Nope.
Rating?
Nope.
Sven?
Nope.
Axe?
10 seconds remaining.
Bounty Hunt.
Bounty?
What a classic bounty.
5
Interesting.
seconds remaining.
Think of a hero that you would not want to put in the hands of a new player.
Not Invoker.
No, not Invoker. Let's think about the meta. 2012,
Oh
2013.
god, 2012 meta.
Dire team pick.
What was the thing that people did back then?
Pick to drow.
No.
And owned.
They jungled.
Oh god, they did as well, didn't they?
Beastmaster jungle?
Nope.
Alchemist jungle?
Nope.
10 seconds remaining.
Nature's Prophet?
Nature's Prophet.
Nature's Prophet.
Which
there
other
you go.
hero?
5 seconds.
What was the
remaining.
other jungle hero?
Another jungle hero.
Enigma.
Radiant team
It was Enigma.
There we go.
Dire team pick.
Literally played Lich, Enigma, Nature's Prophet, Bounty. That's it. For a very long time.
I played my first ever game was Beastmaster, and then from then on I played about 100 games of Lone Druid in a row just because I wanted
10
the summon.
seconds remaining.
I played, I think Witch Doctor was my
5
first game,
seconds
then
remaining.
Sven, and I went 1 and 30. 1 and 30.
It is hilarious on Boboff going back to your first game because for me I used to follow the like recommended guide from Dota, and back in the day those were bad.
Oh,
like, the
bad.
recommended items. So all it recommended on Lone Druid was you built headdress first item, no tangos, no regen. And then I just kind of built a Crystallis because it said crit in the name, and I'd like, that sounds like damage.
Well,
And then I saw,
I literally did Witch Doctor, Sven, and then pretty much just Lich for like 150 games or something. Just literally trying to learn the game. Occasionally,
it was
something else.
What was
Lone
it?
Druid?
Oh yeah, it was No Tide Hunter, Admiral Bulldog playing Lone Druid at pro tournaments that made me realise how to actually play the hero.
Oh man!
And that was when you could build armlet on the bear.
Yeah.
And it was super broken, and from then on, I've just done what the pros did.
Witch Doctor Bane into Ogre Lion.
I do like that. They're do something heroes.
All four, I think, comfortable do something heroes. Even Ogre is a do somethinger.
He's a waddler, but
he is a waddler.
He does do something.
He gets there.
However, do something hero plus do nothing player
equals middle of the road.
Yeah.
On the knife edge.
Yeah, we've got another knife edge.
Another knife edge. Bob says,
the only reason you want
I
to
was
ever
Slark
play
first game, built a Ghost Scepter and a Buckler.
5 seconds.
Is that much worse than Greg's Butterfly first build, though?
Yeah, but
I don't think it is.
It's his first ever game. I'm just going to see, in my first ever game, let me look at matches. Let's go to the very first.
Abandon. That was my first game.
Oh no, my first ever game was actually an Abandon on Bloodseeker, but everyone's first game was
Alright, so here we go. Oh, I did play a lot of Wraith King at that point as well.
5 seconds.
So my first game was a bot match as Leshrak. We won, probably not because of me. And in a 29-minute game, I had phase boots, a magic wand, and a bracer. Then Lich in a bot match, bracer, headdress, TP, won, 30 minutes. Then my first actual public game, 2 and 17 as Shadow Shaman, and I had bots. Sorry, I had boots, bracer, headdress, TP, and tangos.
I don't know what it was, but I think almost all the heroes in the game had headdress as a recommended item at that time. So all the new players who were following recommended items from Dota would just build a headdress.
Then I'm looking at Lich. I built an Ags on Lich a lot. I don't know what it did on his ult back then.
It made the bounces unlimited, right?
Not back in 2012.
Oh, maybe not.
I don't think so.
I can't. Well, obviously, for a very long time it's been the unlimited bounces thing, and now it's the mega suck.
I don't know what it was back then.
5 seconds remaining.
Maybe it was?
I don't know. I can't remember being changed.
God, look at this.
Oh, maybe it's just been extra bounces rather than
Look at this game. This is a 54-minute game. I was Shadow Shaman, and I had a Sage's Mask, Necro Book 1, a Robe of the Magi, and a Healing Salve.
Team pick.
That's it in 54 minutes. What is that?
I mean, I actually looked like a professional in my first game. I had phase boots. I was playing Wind, phase boots, 4 staff, Null Talisman, Mantle,
Radiant team pick.
20.
I probably should have.
Look at this. 20. About 15 to 20 games into my Dota career, I picked Invoker. I went 08. And I built Tranks, Robe of the Magi. I had a Clarity, a Soul Ring, Tangos, and a Ring of Aquila at the game end. Who else was in that game?
Back in the day, though, it was the Tranks was a salve, right? So all the core players would build Tranks because you just had free salves all game long.
Remaining.
We were up against a lad. So our entire team got 4 kills and 32 deaths. All right, the entire team. I went 0 and 8. Our fucking Night Stalker went 0 and 11 and had brown boots and an urn. They had a bounty hunter who had a rapier in a 33-minute game. He went Treads, Helm of the Dom, Demon Edge, Vanguard, rapier. What was this? And the fucking Clinks abandoned at level 2 and we still lost. God,
yeah, in a lot of games, you're looking at there's going to be at least an abandon.
Oh, it's just so bad.
I looked back through my old Dota screenshots a few months ago, and it's such a nostalgia hit seeing the old UI with like the world map in the background with all the dots across it.
Yeah.
It's such a nostalgia.
It felt like you were getting down to business. It felt like you were launching a fucking nuke.
And the old loading screen with the profile pictures and names as it slowly moved across the map.
They got Darkseer, Faceless Void, Bane, and Witch
Purple
Doctor.
strap.
Against...
Purple strap.
It is a purple strap. Against Ogre, Lion, Sand King, Spectre. What's another... They could take Void Spirit here. They banned TA.
I wonder if they're going to ban purple heroes in order to make it really hard to finish the strap.
What if they did that thing in Underlords, where if you have 3 spirits, you get the Delta split,
Delta
whatever
slam.
the fuck it's
10
called.
seconds remaining.
Alright, now tell me this, right? Everybody
Yeah.
knows about the Delta
5
split.
seconds
I've heard it
remaining.
used in other esports. I fucking invented it in the advanced tactics. Man.
Radiant team ban.
Yep.
Do you think when they called it Delta Slam that was a reference? Or not?
I don't know.
Because it doesn't resemble a Delta split. really.
It doesn't. Yeah.
Right. No. I disagree. Because they all split apart to opposite corners, but they do damage. It's not a Delta split.
10 seconds
Hendo says
remaining.
the Delta split existed before you. Oh, really, Hendo? Tell me when.
5
Where'd you hear
seconds
about it, dude?
remaining. Dire team pick.
Where'd you hear about it? I'm curious. Because I had it in a video in like 2012. So tell me where you got this from. Trying to find the
10
name of the
seconds
film you
remaining.
saw it in.
5 seconds remaining.
Film? I remember using it as a kid when we were playing hide and seek. And did you shout Delta Split, Yoda? Because I've googled Delta Split and I can't find shit.
Let me also have a look. Yeah, all the top results are about Dota.
Oh, so
Is
the
this,
ags...
is this one of those things like where people think something was the case when they were younger, but it actually was not the case at all, and they're just imagining it?
Radiant
It's called like
team
the...
pick.
Is it called the Mandela effect?
Yeah, it is, yeah. Void Spirit. Why are they cock blocking the purple strap?
That's really a dick move, actually.
Rude.
They banned 2 purple heroes and then picked 2 purple heroes.
Rude.
10 seconds.
That's just
remaining.
not sporting at all.
What other purple heroes are there?
We'll find
Let's
out.
find out.
Oh,
Choose
kinda.
your hero.
I'm happy with that.
They're purple skinned, sort of. I accept it. And it's gonna be a mid drought, which is, oh my god, this is a bad drought game. They really committed to the strat because this game is garbage. I've never seen a drought picked into Spectre before.
Rebel 94 just kind of... in the games I've seen so far, it's always been kind of right-clicky ranged heroes.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just see.
But-
so I can go into my library.
Not had to play against Spectre, Void Spirit, Sand King, Lion.
No,
All 4
probably
of which
not.
are big boy counters to Drow.
For some reason, Rebel 94 isn't coming up as a player. It's a shame.
You got it listed down as X's sister.
No, I don't think so. I just think.
I mean, they've only played Sniper in the first week they were here. Wind
They
Ranger.
did
in the
Wind
second.
Ranger last week.
The week before that was Sniper for sure.
Yeah, they played.
And that was the first time they were playing because I remember people asking if someone's sister could join.
Basically, they complete the trifecta of annoying click heroes.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Rumblefeet says they could have played Ursa for a purplish hero. What are you talking about, dude? What?
He's got.
See you later, nerds.
What's it? Its fur is kind of bluey, isn't it?
I wouldn't call Ursa purple at all. Ursa Dota. I mean, he's vaguely grey. He's grey. He's not bluish grey. I mean, if we're gonna count Drow, maybe we count him. Yeah, Ricky.
I mean, Hendo comes up with a clever point. Jakira's blue and red, so that makes purple.
Fuck off.
Prepare for battle.
Fuck off. You'd think I didn't invent Delta Split in esports, and I fucking did. That's my only claim to fame in esports.
Well, actually, Perry and I fucking invented Delta Split in 1983, so go fuck yourself.
Bring it.
Mate, you should ask Valve when you're next over there.
Did you intend to reference me with the Delta Slam?
I would think they'd be like, huh?
Who are you again? Sorry.
Are you
Who let you in?
Fans can't be here, sorry.
Yeah.
Can we get
sorry,
security
sorry,
over here,
no,
please?
sorry. I'm leaving.
All right. The first game where we've not got some mid or carry doing or support doing some weird rotation first blood shit.
30
That in both games
seconds to
did not work.
Jacus Alfredo de Anal Torpedo. This is the combo that I have always dreamed to see.
So the Mandela effect, for people wondering, is when someone says, so-and-so died, and everyone says, I thought they were already dead. And people say no, and they're like, no, I distinctly remember him. Miss-level remake, says Dovaren. Tough shit. And people are like, no, I distinctly remember them dying in 2007. Yet again, Bongo's level 1. Fails to secure shit. Maledict's very good. Don't take Bongos, lads, is the lesson here. You may have got the rune, but you could have got a kill. What's Zell's? Zell's off to... Uh-oh. Don't put it there, son. Now they know, and they've seen it.
Oh my god. That's 2 people misskilling. That's
Who else misskilled? What has JD's taken?
Faceless Void.
Time dilation level 1. Alright.
And your Void Spirit going Dissimulate level 1.
I don't know what his spells do.
That's the one where he jumps into the ground and there's like 7 circles that he can choose to jump into.
I mean, all of his spells are good for securing range creeps.
Yeah, exactly. It comes from people thinking
cooldown.
Nelson Mandela died in prison, and rather than believe that they're mistaken, they think they're part of some split reality. Like, that's literally what it comes from. People saying, well, if enough of us are idiots, maybe that means it's some weird temporal effect. Mateus just dying, by the way. This is going to be a hell of a game, so stay tuned.
So I've done that thing again where I couldn't be bothered to move my camera around, so I just set it AFK mid. And this is an interesting thing that I see a lot of Drow Ranger players who aren't used to the hero doing, is they don't use the frost arrows because I don't know if they don't realise or they don't think about the fact that it gives you 5 extra damage. And 5 extra damage is massive.
In last hits, yeah.
In last hits, in harass, and people just don't use it. I watched a game where Gorksy played a game of Drow earlier on his stream, and he used it. He pretty much had it turned on permanently for the first 2 minutes of his lane. For almost every CS, every bit of harass he did, he turned it on for the 5 extra damage.
Yeah, interesting.
And it's
it's only 12 mana, right? So...
Yeah. The worst that happens is you fly out a mango at some point.
I mean, Drow has 2 last hits.
Yeah,
and Void has
really
12.
Bad.
So...
It's reminiscent of last game with how bad this is. But every time she's clicked this Void Spirit, she's not used her Q. Even if you don't use it for CS, you need to use it for harass. Especially when you've got to hit level 2 now. 10 extra damage. I'm gonna stop watching mid lane. God damn it. Alright, top lane's boring. Okay, what about bot lane? That could be kill potential bot lane.
I think there's kill potential in every lane. TBH?
True, actually. I kind of wrote off top because Darkseer is generally quite boring to watch in lane, even if he is quite fun to play.
I love Darkseer. Why did they nerf Soul Rings so much?
The item was very good.
Yeah, but it's like 875 gold or something it was. It's not cheap. It gave you a little bit of extra regen and some mana, and I think it's, you know what, the meta changed to 2 offlaners and it was too strong. But
well,
they made it that way. It used to be possible to have a solo offlaner because of shit like Poor Man's Shield and Soul Ring. As soon as they got rid of that, it became impossible.
I mean, just having an item that give you no other Sage's Mask and a ring of regen, so immediately you get pretty good money's worth.
Yeah, but you're alone. Like, you need some shit.
You're going nowhere.
Go this way. I didn't like solo offlaners. They too often like they had to resort to those pulling gimmicks, which were so fucking annoying.
I mean, I understand fixing
I loved that though. I loved being a pain in the neck.
Yeah, it was fun. It was stupid, but I get why they fixed that. Dovaren very close to diving Rebel here, but
like, I used to just be able to regularly win my lane.
oh, they got a first blood. Sand King was killed. They want Nice as well, but no, Nice is going to give it the walk away.
I'm going to laugh every time I click on this Faceless Void now. Just seeing that time dilation. It's funny thing is it can be alright to get a level up early on, just for the slow, but it is still very funny.
Varrock, mate. Of all the people that would ever pull, I think you're the last lad I would expect to ever pull, but you need to. This is not good. There's one.
They did get a pull off very.
But there's
briefly.
one. There's like half a creep here. You've got to tend this like a garden.
Yeah.
Stack it. Stack it.
Rebel's dead.
Yeah.
Getting this beat.
Rebel.
Zell is going to try and he's going to nightmare the ogre. Can Jacobs get? He cannot.
Dov is also now level 6, so this lane is over as fuck.
It's over. Can they get Nice? Nice doesn't have stun. Bonk. Alright, well, the Drow didn't go well, but JonahD is 2-0. It's gone well for him.
Why is Jake?
Oh my god, that's the biggest loss of Siders I've ever seen. Holy shit.
How many was it?
Sure
How many was it?
One.
Lloyd lost
48,000.
Alright, Lloyd lost $250,000 this morning.
Oh my god.
He had 257,000 Siders and I jabongoed him into going all in and he did. He lost it all.
I'm putting all of my bad boys on the line.
Oh, here comes Dovaren. The lads are all dead down here.
Yep. Lost everything.
Lost everything.
I won everything.
I had 2.5 and I lost them all.
Dire's middle tower.
Oh, here comes the spam.
It's when the lads bet with their 5-siders and double up and they're like super happy about it. I just think, do you know what? Fuck off. You don't know what it's like to lose thousands and thousands of siders. You're betting your 50. Well done. And you didn't even go all in. Pathetic.
It's the people who don't roulette all in.
Oh, you go all in.
I find disgraceful.
I might change it so you can only go all in.
The people rouletting like they have like 200,000 siders and they roulette like 20.
I mean, I don't even know. Blue Rising doesn't even say anything, but it has 138,000 siders. Just leaves the stream up 24/7 AFK. Blue Rising. Do you recognize that name?
Yeah, I do.
From that though, from the fucking siders. I don't remember them from saying anything.
I may have seen them talk a couple of times. Thank you.
I mean,
No, he's there. He's in chat right now.
I do know he's in chat.
I have no doubt. I have no doubt they're in chat. I'm just saying. I don't remember them saying much.
Dead again.
Yeah, but maybe he just doesn't want to get stuck in with the idiots that we usually get in chat.
Varrock, no.
Yes, Varrock.
It's the ultra long range bongo into nothing that just griggers me. Now his Void's got no mana for jump. He's going... Oh, he's going Treads. I thought he was going Midas.
I'd go minus this game. No balls.
Fuck yeah.
On who?
Void. I mean, you're up against Spectre, right? You're going to want to get some
Void
items.
is actually some of the most fun I've had thinking about item choices recently. I don't know why, but he's really satisfying to itemize at the moment. You have so many options. In, like,
What's your
each different
preference?
game. It literally changes from game to game. Like the past 4 Void games I've got a different build every time.
So Blue Rising is in America and works when I stream. So I guess watches the VODs. Do you get Sidus from watching VODs?
No, he probably just has the thing on in the background.
Well, that's cheating.
Oh, no way.
Nice
Yeah,
round the back.
Hi, Rebel.
Blue Rising went all in and lost every single one of their siders.
No!
We salute you, brave sir.
Well played. Now we'll never forget the name Blue Rising. A lad who got jabongoed into a bad thing.
It's like he's the Icarus of our mythology.
Now Stephanos is number 1.
Stephanos, you know what to do.
Stephanos, go all in right now.
Oh, so he's already gone all in. He lost them all.
Now it's Armst. Armst, are you here?
house is winning big today.
Dire's middle
Fucking
tower
take the
is
weekend
under
off.
attack.
Chronosphere down bot. Barracore doing nothing. But kills achieved.
As usual, his spells are on cooldown. Alright, prediction. Ah! Prediction. Barracore's gonna put his Witch Doctor ult inside the Chronosphere.
Oh, for sure.
He thought he had money for mana booster and he did not. So he went to the shop.
Here's an even bolder prediction.
Alright.
The Darkseer is going to vacuum people out of the Chrono somehow.
Yes. Yes, an absolute classic.
That would be a classic.
I think Darkseer Ags is maybe the strongest thing in the game that no one talks about.
I love Darkseer Ags.
The Darkseer Ags now with the... Because all they did to nerf Darkseer for about 2 years straight was nerf vacuum.
Yeah, yeah.
Because his entire skill set is vacuum good or not, and that's what means is Darkseer good or not.
But it's not. That's not the case. Like, vacuum is great. Don't get me wrong, but the wall is fucking insane.
Yeah, that's true.
The
but
wall is so good.
In the pro scene, at the very least, is vacuum good or not, and that's what defines whether or not you pick Darkseer. And now they've just like reverted all his nerfs with this axe. The cooldown changes.
Rebel dead again.
Yeah, I mean this is an awful drought game.
Also, you cannot just fucking stand here. Like, come on. That's 3 times in a row I think you've stepped up over here. Here's a tip. When the wave pushes over here, go farm this or go fucking farm this, and then when it comes back to you, then you go hit it.
You sound like Gordon.
What are you doing? No! I would vacuum wall this right now.
Are you keeping? Are you keeping the fucking drought in the mid lane? I'm shutting this place down. I'm shutting it down.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Lion coming around the back. Nice is level 6. He's looking for a kill. Looking at Poker Lad with his
he had
giant
level 6 for the drought kill mid, and she died slightly too fast.
Can't.
Notch's deed.
And your torpedo is looking hungrily at the vein. You might get the dark.
Oh, the bashes!
Stick and finger. 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 There we go.
Yeah! Mateus lives on Nout again.
This is a very satisfying Dorito to look at. It's a good selection of wards, not clustered.
This is a good Dorito.
Dovaren is really dominating this game at the moment.
Pressure. Big time. It is on JonahD or Joanna to carry these lads.
I mean, JonahD has done alright. He's farming quite well. The Darkseer's really farmed as well. They have the potential, but they need to shut down Dovaren. The Spectre has decent farm, but Jacobs is not great. So I think they're kind of all in on this Void Spirit at the moment. If they can win a big fight, kill this Void Spirit, they'll be right back in it. Varrock is fine. He's just terrible. Like, he's just terrible at the game. That's all. That's all it is. As usual, lads have decided to put a terrible player on SUP, and they have really not got the know-how when it comes to positioning and warding. It's tough. Here we go. Big vacuum, big wall.
Nope.
They've got Chronosphere coming in.
Here comes JonahD!
I think he wants Spectre.
Go.
They should just go.
Go.
What is the fucking hold up, gentlemen?
Oh no, he's just gonna hit the tower.
Oh!
Oh my god, he didn't get Dov in it either. Why is he gripping the ogre? All of this is bad.
Oh, this is good, this is good, this is good. Don't give up, JonahD!
Yeah, that's pathetic cowardice and ditching there, but
It's alright, if they only lose the main run notch! Oh! Live Zell!
He's got a zip in 10. He's actually faster.
Giving up.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Nice! He's got a suck.
Dire's top tower.
Yes,
beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
That was a good escape by Zell there.
What, the old just run in a straight line?
Just run in a straight line.
I mean, as much as Dov is owning, all three of the Radiant cores are top of the CS.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's like, it's literally, these guys are farming. I think Dovaren has done really well to go and get kills. He's 403, but if he's just catching a Witch Doctor or a fucking Bane, it's not worth his rotation. He needs to be killing this Drow, he needs to be killing this Void.
I do wish though that they had Bane altered the Void Spirit there. It would have been a free
That
kill.
would have been
the
nice.
Use is done, but in the end, it worked out.
Also, I don't know. Am I crazy? Was there a vacuum there? There was,
Yes.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
Barak, be
There was a
very
vacuum,
careful,
and then the
brother.
credit came way after it.
Okay. Lion is here.
Radiant's bottom
Get him!
JonahD
Get him,
fine.
JonahD!
Oh, and hello, more.
If they have dust, they can get more. I don't know if they do though.
No, they don't.
Alright,
Barak,
Core going in.
They have Sentry.
And they get the ward off that as well.
All right. Well, it kind of worked in the end.
It worked. Someone had to do it. Bane could have just taken it off himself, but yeah, someone had to do it.
Good lad, Barak. I love this. I love this boy.
He's a top lad. He's a really nice lad. Very nervous on stream, but a good lad.
Yeah, bless him. Probably makes it worse that we're constantly watching him for every slight mistake.
I don't know what you
was I
mean,
gonna
but yeah.
Hello, Barak.
Faceless Void. Like I was saying, I've gone the
Dyer's
Master
top
Manners
tower
MKB build.
has fallen.
It is good. It is not good this game, I think.
All right,
You're gonna hit a
Heretic.
point.
Heretic, are you here? You must go all in right now. Cine on 28k, coward.
Yeah.
I reckon he's
Yeah,
secretly gifting himself. Some I don't even know
I
if
think
he
my roulette
can.
will be up by now. I've got like 8. I've got 4k. I think. Let's fucking see what happens.
Oh, Varric, please! Why didn't you mallet it first, dude?
He's gonna live because of that.
Oh my god, dude, what is wrong with you, man? What? You've maxed the spell, dude. He was stunned forever. He just stood there like, whoa, guys, I did a good thing. Yeah, you better fucking stand still and think about what you did.
They've got him. Oh my god.
Oh, the vacuum cancel. Very nice.
JonahD, you're being so useless right now. It pains me. That's a bit better at least. Oh, that was a lucky bash.
That was a lucky
That could have
bash.
gone very poorly.
It could have gone very poorly.
Hanging out while
All Varric had to do was maledict and then ult. That's it. Like, I don't know how these lads keep picking Witch Doctor. A hero with a very straightforward situation. Bongo a lad when he's next to one creep. Then you maledict him, and then you ult. That's it. That's the hero. And these lads just don't do it time after time. And I just think, how is this one of the most picked heroes that the goons pick? And they still don't do the best thing that this hero does. That's what gets me. Is if this was a rare pick, I'd understand it. But you must understand the strength of Maledict ult. Like, that's the whole point of the hero, lads.
Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Faceless Void. MKB is good, but it feels like he's gonna die really fast if he makes a single mistake.
Nah.
No, he will. He has no HP. He's a big
He's
boy
got
damage.
covered in health, he's fine.
He's got big boy damage.
He's gonna catch them all in the fucking chrono every time.
He even went the 12 damage talent instead of the 8 strength. That's when you know they're going glass cannon. That's when they throw away the 8 strength.
Look, he can do it then when there's no way for him to catch him. Oh, I'm cricket.
What's happening with other people's lives?
I'm fucking done.
What annoys me is like I said, this is a hero the lads think of like a safe pick. But they still don't do the easiest thing on him, which is to bongo maledict. It's like literally Q, E, R. That's it. If you catch the lad out, he's dead. Especially if he's gripped. He's literally gripped. You can't miss. I just don't know why they pick him if they don't want to do that. It's weird. I would be very careful bot here. They got the grip on an illusion. Shame, shame, shame.
And Dovaren has Ags. Dovaren has Ags. This is a massive fight.
Oh my god.
What are you doing, Dom?
Why didn't you... Oh, they don't have chrono. Oh my god, look out, dude.
Yes, Barak. Here comes
Oh my god, this is what I'm talking about, lads! Oh, the bash!
Oh, those bashes are unacceptable.
Doveren's super low.
And he's also dead.
Okay. Dovaren, you're a thrower. What were you doing? There is no reason that fight went. That fight should have gone as bad as it did.
I mean,
you baited out their best spell.
Here's
The
problem
only spell
number
they had
one.
up.
Problem number one. The void comes here. There's 4 of you here, and you all ran away like cowards. No one thought, let's blow this guy up. With all our many spells and stuns. You just ran away, and that turned the whole fucking fight. He was stood looking at 4 of you, and you were like, what do we do? Cast your spells, lads! The spells! I'm just asking. SK stun into Hex, into SKO, anything! Anything!
Sent into madness every week. you just get out of this. You're just rambling to yourself.
It's like Blake said. They literally baited the grip out. Void walks into 4 heroes in a semicircle around him. It's like the worst nightmare of Void. He's like, I'm fucked.
Circle.
And they literally all ran away. I do not understand. I just don't understand what they're waiting for.
He like, did he think he was still controlling his illusion?
I don't
Did he
know.
mismicro that? Why did he just walk there and stand?
Who,
where
Void?
his illusion died?
I honestly don't know. I think he thought, let's chase them. They must be up here, and he was right. They were. And he walked into them, but luckily for him, they had no interest in using any of their spells. Just bizarre, lads. Mateus even has a blink.
Radiant's middle tower
Has
is
anyone
under
checked
attack.
on Gakus recently?
Dire's bottom tower
Oh yeah, we
is
need
under
He's going
attack.
on Radiance.
Sorry,
Which
is that
is-
the Spectre?
The Spectre, yeah.
Ted, you need net worth.
Oh yeah. He's now TPing bot.
He's almost got his radiance. I mean, we know how Spectre works, lads. You fucking win one fight with Spectre, you win with it.
They got.
I don't think he'll win a fight with
Radiant's
Radiance.
top tower is under
You
attack.
don't?
No, but if they do by some miracle win a fight,
Radiance is not a very good item on Spectre.
I like it because I like building radiance.
Very true. I agree.
Makes me
I'm
feel
changing
very
my mind.
cool.
I mean,
I'm
I
all
think
for
it's
the Radiance
it's
train.
all right. He haunts. He does a lot of damage. They've got a lot of squishy boys.
Well, I have the exact same problem with it that I have with this Void build, even though it's working out, is that you're risking everything on the fact that the other team are bad, which
I mean,
can be
I
effective,
think he's
as we
right.
saw.
I think he's right on this occasion. But yeah, I guess in general, it's
They're
22
both
minutes.
rocking 1400 HP, and that is
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. No, I understand completely. I'm just saying I understand why he's getting it in this game. Like, I think it's actually going to do some work. Radiance is fun to have. Look at this, a 4-star online. Is anyone getting a glimmer? No, of course not. Wait a second.
Ogre game.
Can we look at
Oh,
Ogre
Ogre
and its Sand King and check out their items? Anyone else want to do this?
Both have Veil.
They both have a
Oh,
veil.
yes.
beautiful Chrono. A stun from Alfredo.
Jacobs is going in on
Get out,
Varacor.
Bob. This is beautiful. Good turn.
Finger him, finger him, finger him,
Yes,
finger him.
man. The grip. Please do not do this, Dom.
Now that
You're
you've
insane.
been, I find it easy.
Yes, Rebel. And Rebel's over.
You are too noisy to live.
Go Rebel.
Right, chill.
Oh, this is huge for Dom. Pull it off.
Oh my god!
God.
Why does the Sand King have to walk into hand-to-hand range before he uses a spell?
And now what is he doing? Oh my god, there's a Bane right there for the taking.
Not just gonna kill everyone here.
I can't believe Mateus just...
He walked within, like, kissing range before he cast... You have a blink, homie! And your stun has a range on it! These are the lads that I play with in Morning Dotes, and I'm so focused on my own shitty performance, I'm not watching them, but now I understand! Rebel did great there. Was that a triple kill for Rebel?
Yep.
Triple, yeah.
A triple.
Manning up at the end as well to do the damage to Dov.
Very nice.
Dov is building the Lincoln thing.
But yeah,
I cannot agree with. I'd probably build an Aeon Disc if I was to build.
I think he assumes he's only going to die to the Bane. But
even
like,
if you do even if you do get gripped, you still Aeon Disc.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to do shit.
It's about, you know, it's the chrono you need to worry about.
I mean, Aeon Disc is actually a really good eye in this game.
It's really good, yeah. They have no like poke damage really. You know, there's nothing that's going to proc it prior to a fight.
Yeah, it's all or
You're just
nothing.
going to get chronoed and live.
Maybe he's watching the stream. Hopefully he is. Hopefully he's not.
Dire
May I ask?
Yeah, well done. I think Mateus thinks that Sand King is Sandstorm King, and a melee hero doesn't have any spells past that.
I want this Faceless Void to finish BKB and go straight into Axe. That is my request this game. I hope he fulfills it for me.
Probably watching the stream. Also,
Yeah, you are. Or if anyone in your team is, please let him know. BKB into Axe.
No, please don't. That's cheating.
I also want to see BKB interact with Baron 4, and also not. And also Rebel. Mateus is dead. Unsurprisingly, just walking under a tower sandstorm. Sometimes Mateus actually does really well, and then sometimes Mateus does this.
Sometimes Mateus does really well, and sometimes he builds 4 rings on Axe. But he actually played well that game, didn't he? Or was
That
that
Axe
someone
was...
That's the thing.
No.
That Axe did
crushed his
the
lane,
business, yeah.
Did great, and then
Oh, Notch
From
in
that point
big
onwards,
trouble here. Oh, hello.
Did they have any damage? Maybe they did.
Oh, hello, cleanup crew. Aisle 4.
Yes, Dov. That's what I like to see.
Oh, look at that. Plague was right.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Very cool, Steven.
the thing is with the FMKB, it feels like a lot of damage, but it's still not enough damage to kill Spectre if she's full HP. She will live through that.
I know, if he
just
went
because of how...
Radiant's top
Yeah, if he went
tower
straight
is
Spectre,
under
he would have,
attack.
but he was greedy. And afterwards, after the friendly, you're just going to die every time without this BKB. But yeah, once he has it, his game is a lot easier. And a Lotus Orb built, and instantly the most effective
Oh
item
my
in the game.
god, amazing. It is such a good item, like, it just is. I think Dovaren's greatest fear is surely getting silenced by Drow, or getting chronoed. Like, those are his two big fears. Get silenced by Drow or get chronoed. And Lincoln's does nothing.
Oh.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't think he's actually been hit by the Drow silence yet, so maybe he just doesn't respect it yet. This is a very long silence.
It is.
6
Let's have a look
seconds.
at how long. 6 seconds as a Void Spirit with no escape. That ain't gonna be great.
Can go up to 8.5, I think, with the talent, which most people don't get. I think
Plus
multi-shot
2.5,
damage is
go.
generally better.
Yeah.
I used to take it though.
Did.
Denied.
Used to take it and used to take the cooldown reduction, but now the marksmanship chance is probably a bit more better. A bit more efficient.
Yeah, probably. It really depends what items you build.
Rebel needs to be careful.
Like,
Rebel's only problem that I can see is quite often stepping up a little too far, especially on the Drow. Like, you don't have any real way of surviving. You don't have a Hurricane Pike or anything like that. So let's just be careful with the positioning. You don't need to step up to get that last deny. It's not worth it compared to you living. I see people a lot of the time. The mentality in the lane is, I can step up and get this deny, and they won't be able to kill me because we're all still too low level. But you can't take that chance when you're the carry later on. You've got to be a little bit more careful than that. Stepping up into the river like that was very dangerous. They should have the jump with Sand King, Lion, Ogre, and Void to fucking blow you up, and they do. So just be careful with that. That's the only thing I would say. They did lose their mid tower, but
Drow game's going much better than I thought it would. Mostly because Void has been taking up so much attention for the enemy team that Drow has been able to sit there and do what She's
getting pretty big. I mean,
she is pretty big. She's
a
got BKB now. That's
Yule's
huge.
on the SK again.
If
Lotus
they-
Orb would have been better.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, smoking in here. The Spectre's obviously got Horn, so she's fine.
No BKB on Void yet.
Big
Find
fine
out.
Self Slayer.
What was that? Alright, they get him, but there's a Chronosphere on the back.
Oh, no.
Still with the grip.
Oh, Doc could have lived there.
Oh
Nice
my
back.
god.
Gake is gonna get Rebel, I think. But nothing else.
That is absolutely bonkers. So, one of the problems in that fight was the Lion was here and decided to turn and right-click a fucking creep instead of stunning the lad in front of him. That was not great. And it does come down to that kind of minor detail. But if you literally decide to auto-attack a jungle creep instead of using your spells, that's going to happen, lads. Because from that, everything went bad.
Also, as we said, no defense against the Drow Silence from Dov. He could have lived there. He had time to simulate. But I don't think he realised the silence ended. That happened. And a very good chrono.
Lovely. 3-man chrono. Yeah.
Yeah, boy. Cue up the Ags. I love it.
What surge is this?
It's so good for catching heroes like Void Spirit who react to chrono quite easily. You know, it's a long animation actually.
Yeah.
Cast animation.
It
they
is.
can't react to the jump in into getting bashed.
Tess is on the hunt.
My days.
Poor lad.
Whoa,
Zap him!
nice.
Oh my god, the surge.
Lotus Orb to purge off the stun,
Wow.
and then beautiful.
Notch actually fucking doing it. Is going Greaves.
He's gone for the Aura Darks here, you know. I prefer the Ags one, but it's
Wait.
still good.
Cock has a job?
Yeah, he's having a job for ages.
Doing what?
What does he do now? I don't know what he does now. He used to work on some, like golf course, I think, something like that.
Bless him. How old is Cock?
Just like my age.
He's got a girlfriend, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Another Cock miracle.
Like, Cook's a good lad.
He is a top lad.
He is a catch, in my opinion.
Whoa!
What is Notch doing? This is insanely brave. This is what?
He's gonna get away. Don't
Yeah,
worry
he's
about him.
fine.
This is the most
He's
undeserved
actually
thing
fine.
I've ever seen.
He's just debating them away from the Roche.
Roche
They
is
do
going
not
down.
expect. They do not know this Roche is happening. Stay
Once
inside.
again, I'm worried that Joanna can't do this.
No, he's fine. He's fine.
He's fine. If they didn't have a DD though, it would be really bad.
Right under your noses, boys.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Stobby says he's 38 and might be the oldest of the goons. I don't believe that's true. I know Rhino is fairly old.
Oh,
Mikey's
poor guy.
42.
Yeah, Mikey is old.
42.
Unbelievably. He's grumpy like me. He can't put up with
Yeah.
shit. He's just not ready for it. He's just like, nah, fuck it. I don't want to deal with it.
I can't play with Myers.
Not doing it.
Oh, Rebel.
Nice chrono again. Mateus. Forced into doing nothing.
Two supports
and
dealt
he's
with.
doing well done.
Very nice. Where's the grip? There's the Witch Doctor ult. That is a dead Dovaren. Jacobs is the only one left alive. He is in big trouble. One bash and it's all over. There it is. Oh, here comes Alfredo. Der Eno Torpedo. Yeah! The spin! The multi-spin!
That was insane.
3 men in the air. Amazing.
That was so beautiful.
So if we were flaming Super's build earlier on the position 5 Viper, we also have to flame this repugnant Ogre Magi build.
Oh, yeah.
It's awful. It's not good. It's not the one.
You couldn't argue the Veil of Discord sometimes is good at pos 4s.
Dyer's top tower
Pos 5s
has
even.
Can we just say,
The rest of
probably
these
not
items
when your
are
Sand
bad.
King's already got one?
Probably not when your Sand King's already got one.
Glimmer, very good item. 4-star, very good item. I don't know what the Yules is meant to do. This to me is a very selfish build. This is, I want the Veil so I do extra magic damage. Oh, nice! You could see it, dude!
Nice, that could well be going in the clip.
That was so bad.
Nice, like, looked at him for like good 3 or 4 seconds. He was like, that's a Lotus Orb. I'll 4-star him.
Dyer's top barracks has fallen.
See, I don't like Scepter on Ogre either, but some people really love it. I don't like it. I think it's a waste of time. It's 4,200 gold for 1 extra spell that uses up all your remaining mana. It's like, I just don't understand it.
Get a Hex instead.
Yeah, get a fucking Hex and
winning.
multicast them. Or a Halberd and just multi-disarm them. Like, I just think there's much better items for similar cost. It also means you always have a stun. Well, I would suggest if your team is relying on your Ogre stun, and that's pretty much all you've got bigger problems. Your job is to bloodlust your carry, stun people, and then build items that can multicast that are useful. That's my opinion on Ogre. That's why I don't play it. It's fucking boring as shit. Well, if Radiant lose this, it will be quite the throw.
Dyer's bottom tower has fallen.
I don't think they could game.
You don't think they can lose this game?
I mean, again, the fact of like, you can't really lose teams with them anymore. Like, they just have the right spell.
I mean, there's only 2
They're blowing
hits.
everything on JD's Aegis.
Yeah, but where are the rest of his team?
They are not present. BKB straight away.
Is it Sun? No.
Beautiful. Everyone's walking into the chrono.
They've all walked in. They have all walked in. His BKB has run out and he's being sucked.
Here comes the...
Nope. Mateus does come in, but it's not going to do much. He gets Yules. In goes Dovaren. Where's the grip? Where's the anything? Zelsa doesn't have grip. He's already used it. Doveran's dead for 100. There are lots of buybacks. The anal torpedo is dead. They also get the sand Kungan. Here he goes. JonahD's on a mega kill double streak. He's looking for more. Can he kill Jacobs? I think he dies to the Spectre. No, he doesn't. He's going. He did die. Jacobs is alive. He's trying to run away. I think he makes it. Notch wants this kill. There's a head. 9. Could have 4-staffed your friend away, but no.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Quick! He's lowest! Cast a spell!
Dyer's middle tower is
I think
under
if
attack.
J-Dog had not Mask of Madness and instead had gone for the Q, he would have lived there and killed Spectre.
Yeah, maybe. Yep.
Because
he's got the
Q
Ags,
is
isn't
a
he?
lot of your damage because of the bash now.
Yeah.
I mean, he just disassembled his Mask of Mana, so
he's aware
he's
that
given the
Yeah.
ultimate blame. Not pushing piece of shit anymore.
I also think if Nice had 4-staffed his Spectre and then
the Spectre would have definitely
stunned,
lived, yes.
he would have been
Or
fine.
bought back earlier. Why wait that long?
Yeah, it's a weird one. I mean, again, I've been stuck in that buyback position where you think, do I want to buy back? And yeah, the answer is yes. Also, don't do this. You're pos 5. Let him get the farm. Don't steal it.
This is honestly
Yeah,
not smart.
a 5-man chrono, but 3 of them walked into it.
It was incredible.
Yeah,
Just
that
incredible.
was incredible. That was incredible.
Notch, get a blink, mate. Come on.
No, don't deward that ward. Now you know you have vision there. Oh, nice. Oh dear, nice. Maybe they did. What items have we got for tier 4s on the other team? None yet.
They aren't interested. They actually just aren't hitting fucking creep camps apart from Dovaren.
Now Doveren's dead. No. Come on, lads, hit the bloody creep camps. If you get an illusionist cape on Spectre, it could be pretty decent.
I mean, Spectre is their single hope in this game.
Yeah, oh for sure. Oh for sure, mate. Don't even Inner Torpedo has let his team down.
Jake's AFK.
Is he now?
Oh no, he bought a.
It's not terrible. Could do worse, I'm gonna be honest.
I think I admire the decision to say we need something now that makes a difference, so I'll build Blade Mail. But I also don't think it's how Carry should think. I think you should go for the Skadi or the Abyssal.
I don't think Blade Mail does anything for him. He's still only got 2,660 health. Like, you either tank up or go for damage, and I think just fucking get a heart, dude. Get a heart. You got 32 armor. Got Radiance. There's a mischance there, you know. They're going Radiance on Darks here next.
Pretty
a
bad
move. Oh! Dov with the dodge. Well played. Parallel wall coming down. Mateus does get his ult off. This is a lot of damage. In comes the Spectre ult. My screen is slowing down. Notch is in trouble. They haven't actually killed anyone. They do get one with the finger. Can they get Jadid's? Oh my god, the bashes, the nightmares. Dovaren is gripped forever. They're gonna kill. Oh, there's a click. One more click. Yeah, they're all fucking dead. Rebel did not use BKB in that fight, so still has it.
If only they were not 26,000 gold down when they pulled that fight together, right?
It looked really good for a second.
It did. It's just that they are 26,000 gold down.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
Nice dodge from Dovaren on the chrono, by the way. That was really sick. But the game is over. Another nice dodge from Dov.
He's taunting him.
He's doing really... I mean, the thing is, it's all very well doing this shit, but... You lost!
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, the silence timing from Rebel. Very
Radiant's
nice.
bottom tower is under attack. Dire's
And that's that. Well played to the Radiant team. After the way mid went, I was really not sure. I thought Dire might run away with it, but after a decent start, they had a lot of problems. I think they had so much potential to get on this Drow and get on this Void, but they just didn't. It was like Sand King didn't blink Epi once, I don't think, and the Lion didn't get in there and do stuff, and the Ogre went for this weird build, so they had no save, and they just really couldn't compete. The Void got massive and some big chronos and big grips as well, and that was that. Hello?
Question becomes...
I'm voting Notch for MVP.
I'm also voting Notch.
For the Lotus
Not
Swords?
saying...
Yeah, well, just for playing well all round. He did every single part of his job pretty much to perfection. Was always in the team fights. There was only one thing that I noticed him doing badly, which was not showing up to a team fight mid when he could have.
Okay.
Notch put in work. That isn't to say that other people on the team did not put in work. They obviously did.
Be great, but
And
Notch
I
really
also
was
I'm aware
11.
that across these 3 games we've given MVP to the carry twice, right? Oh no, we didn't give it to TB the first game.
No,
did
we
Give it to
didn't.
Sharp?
No. Yeah,
yeah,
I mean, I
Notch
think
played fucking
Notch
well.
did great. Some really nice walls, some nice vacuums. Hardly died, like 8-4-24. Obviously, did his job as Darkseer, really good. Did well in the lane and everything like that. So yeah, I agree. Mateus, I would give the MVP for refusing to stun people. Never using his blink, as far as I could see.
Oh, nice. You know what Lotus did when he killed himself with the finger?
Yeah, nice as
yeah.
well. It's a toss-up between those two. Lads, and also, Alfredo, this is not the build for 5 Ogre. I don't know what this is. This is awful. So yeah, I think a lot of the reason that your team suffered, and I mean this, was because if you compare what Notch and even Zell, like some nice grips from Zell with the ether lens and stuff like that, what those guys did was a lot more than what you guys did, and you had the potential to blow people up, but you just weren't using your spells. Like at some point you have to trust yourself that if you see the jump, you take it. And don't worry, it's going to go wrong sometimes, but you don't win games if you don't stun people and take jumps. Like if you literally just think, I might mess it up, or let's just back, you'll never win. And there were multiple times you could have got in there and stunned and you just didn't, and I'm not sure what that is. Learn to blink stun epi with Sand King. It's not that difficult. Practice it in a lobby or something with the shift queuing. You've got to do that, because Sand King can turn fights, and I don't think I saw it once. You've got to learn to do that. Your Sandstorm is your least of your abilities. Genuinely, it's handy. Don't get me wrong, it's handy at times. But you're blinking, stunning, epping. That's the core of the hero, not stunning a lad who's at point blank range and then sandstorming. Like that's not doing anything. So work on that. But honestly, I think Void did really well in that game. But the lads want to give it to Notch, and I can't help but agree with him. He did great. He did absolutely great. Did everything right. Lads, I thought those were 3 pretty decent games for the
They were all.
First one was great.
First one was
good.
a fucking knife edge, cliff edge game. Second game was a bit of a stomp. That one, I think, from the laning stage, we weren't sure. We thought Dovaren was going to run away with it, but then the comebacks from the Radiant team was really good. So that was good to see. Thank you so much for casting with me on this Tuesday evening, the 29th of September. I will see you tomorrow. Plague, I guess I'll probably talk to you next week for the
Next
in-houses.
Tuesday.
How is uni going? All right for you?
It's very pleasant at the moment, apart from
being locked in a room.
You know, apart from watching Man Met collapse into anarchy.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry about that.
But that's Man Met. I don't need to care what happens to them. They're in the north of town.
So
I can avoid
what is Man Met, for those of us who don't know what that means?
Manchester Metropolitan University, whereas I go to the University of Manchester.
Mm.
And it is Man Met that is having all the bad COVID troubles in a few of their first year accommodations.
I see. Okay, well, stay safe. Ashwin, thank you. I'm sure I'll see you tomorrow at some point. Lads, a pleasure as ever. And failing anything else, I will see you next week. GG's to all. Thank you so much for playing. It was brilliant. And we'll see you guys next week. Peace out.
Bye.
Thank you very much for everyone who participated this week. Obviously, we love you all. When we flame the things that you do in game, it's because we can see what you should have done, and to us it seems very obvious. Like the delay between seeing what should be done and you guys doing it is long, and also a lot of the time the decision making is so colossally wrong that it's just kind of, it's so triggering. Like it's just like you can't help but shout. It's like watching someone who's literally in front of an open goal decide to pass it to the guy behind them. That's what it kind of looks like at times. It's just mind-boggling, and it honestly makes me. I think what amazes me is that Dota is a game that's so widely watched, and yet people still play it and apparently have no idea what their spells do. That it just blows my mind. Anyway. Fantastic games this week. Really good. Well done. Good and balanced. Shout out to Eri as usual. And of course, another shout out to everybody that played. Thank you very much. I will see you guys tomorrow. Take it easy and peace out.